that I had known. I've been sleeping alone, but you can't decide. And it is plain to see that your priorities just do not fit right. I can't reconcile this feeling. Whoa, whoa, 'cause I remember when you had certainty. Still wanting me, and others in between, cause it's more divine. I can't reconcile this feeling, cause I remember when you had certainty. There is empty space where your body wants me next to mine. Nothing to embrace but the loneliness of this cold night.
Gaming Morning Show.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, Gaming Morning Show is on.
Wait.
Austin, your mom is here?
No.
Why did I look over where Bob is?
Austin, your mom is here?
Is she over there?
I sure hope not.
Is she in the box?
Whoa.
I haven't seen her in like 2 days.
Get out of here, Beelin. I just got the new marble tile installed and you'll mess up the grout. Besides, like our friend Oh Guitar Boy said,
Sorry, KK.
it's time for the clinically acclaimed Gaming Morning Show. Or should I say, award-winning.
And we have a clip of the year, friends. It is the Lost City of D live.
Glad we won.
Woo! Burp, burp, burp.
Kiki Lowe is in search of something.
I need a D that works.
There's the D. Searching in the universe because the D is currently broken.
Gaming Morning Show won Clip of the Year.
Oh my gosh.
But don't you dare expect to put that Chris Emmy Memorial Clip of the Year trophy in this
I
box.
probably should have prepared something more special.
I'm getting the walls repainted soon. Now, where to put the chandelier or the bearskin rug? Oh, and the piano, can't forget that.
Maybe there is somebody in the world that can help her. Maybe somebody who sings a song.
6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Morning, gamer. It's Gaming Morning Show on Thursday, January 27th, 2022. Thanks for being here wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Mike, Sean, Hefty Goof. It is an exciting Thursday, the Chaos edition of the show. GMS Puppet Pals, Mad Libs Theater, as long as all three of us survive till the end of the show, which is not always a guarantee, but we'll do the best that we can. Also, planning on Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming news in the 6 o'clock hour. That's about 20 minutes away. And then birthdays this day in gaming history on the way at 6:50 this morning. Good moron to everyone hanging out with us wherever you may be. We're going to tell you the details of this weekend's GMS Weekend Edition. We'll recap last night's GMS After Dark. A lot of fun going on in the GMS world, and we appreciate you being with us, including our giveaway. We have an August Name of the Month to announce later on in this edition of the show. If you haven't already heard, check us out on Twitter, because that is where details of our Fulfillment Appreciation GMS Name of the Month giveaway is. We'll announce the winners 1 week from today. Good morning on left side. How's everyone doing today?
Great.
It's one
I'm
great.
muted. Sorry, I'm good. I was muted.
Mike, unmute your
It
microphone.
didn't really matter how I was, because you couldn't hear me.
I mean, it matters, but we'd
yeah.
have to do a lot more guessing.
Yeah. Ooh, new GMS After Dark segment. How's Mike doing? But you can only I'll be muted, and you just have to figure it out.
Figure it out.
Time for room temperature takes.
It's not the same game, Bob.
Bob doesn't listen.
Mike, I don't think that's what you were describing in the least.
No, not at all. I mean, we could, I guess.
I mean,
room temperature take number 1. The sun's out,
it's true.
and it's good.
A bold room temperature take right there. Remember, room temperature takes is a spinoff of our other favorite game, Hardy or Not Hardy, that we play once.
Yeah.
So, Keith Zaid is here this morning. Good morning to you. Scott Chick is with us as well. Earthling Gaming already checking in the first 10 minutes of the show. Last checkpoint. Good morning to you as well. Kate Zaid was here at 36 past 5 o'clock, saying today is going to be a good day, even without hot water. Let's go. Woot. Woot woot. Yay. We are live. I have only one meeting today, so that means I get more time with GMS. Woot.
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 Was it a ghost? Was a ghost in here?
It's a ghost that is also really excited about the party. Makes sense.
Weirdest ghost ever.
Hey, you can take the ghost out of the party, but you can't take the party out of the ghost, Mike.
Sure.
It's a well-known fact. I'm pretty sure. Kate goes, that was beautiful. Oh, well, I mean, that's a perfect way to start, because Kate was your guest last night on GMS After Dark. What did we learn, or I guess what further knowledge did we gain from Kate Zaid?
Well, first of all, Kate Zaid's great. We talked a lot about her cosplay and kind of where she wants to go with that, and how her gaming passion kind of turned into like a side hustle. And it was a lot of really great things. It's always great when we get to talk to Kate. And then we also played some Stardew superlatives and really tested Kate's Stardew knowledge. She crushed it. She was just like, I think Kate knows Stardew probably better than Concerned Ape knows Stardew. So they should hire her to like do everything. Any questions they have, she can cover it. But it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. I very much enjoyed it.
To quote Kate Zaid,
fun.
Stardew Valley sucks all the time.
all the time.
All the time. It's gone.
All the time?
It is a National
All the
Chocolate
time.
Cake Day. Did anyone bring their chocolate cake?
Kind of.
It's kind of chocolate cake.
Got,
Do you
I've
have
got
your
this-
chocolate cake, Mike?
I've got this Godiva box that may or may not have that inside.
So I was sending these Twinkies across the country because that was something we should have spent money on, and I didn't want them to get squished, so I put them in spare boxes that I used to have. And unfortunately for Mike, he got the Godiva chocolate box to open.
I was
it up
really
inside.
excited, and then I opened it up, and I was like,
You
this
were
is
very
Godiva
disappointed.
chocolate. Yeah. Megan was like, ooh, he sent you chocolate. And I was like, no, he didn't. She was like, why? And I opened it, and she was like, oh, okay.
I mean, technically, I did send you chocolate.
There is chocolate.
There is
Flavoring.
debatable. Yeah. It's actual chocolate.
I haven't figured out exactly when we're going to do this. Probably around after list of the day. That would make sense because
Oh, look at that! Oh man, the time has gone so fast. I gotta go. Sorry, it's been. Whew. Oh, I got a business call. Oh man, what else? Oh yeah, no, lots of things. My watch just said there's stuff happening.
we wish that could be an excuse, but remember, we have a doctor. Doctor can write a note for anything.
No, these are like unbreak. Like this one right here. Hold on. This one says, "Oh no, sorry, Mike's got to go do the thing," where he goes to the place and then like walks away from the show while you're eating the crappy things.
What if Mike got a doctor's note to get out of this? To whom it may concern. Look, it's Michael, who is currently a patient, and it is part of his treatment plan to eat 0 Twinkies.
Oh my goodness, that's really funny.
What's for breakfast?
Please direct any questions to my office.
We'll do that, right after list of the day, because it came from a list of the day where we discovered that mint chocolate Twinkies exist. And Mike's just been asking me over and over. It's basically Mike does 2 things. He's like, when can we play Google Feud next? And can we please eat the mint chocolate Twinkies?
Sure.
It's gonna be good. It's also World Breast Pumping Day, National Geographic Day, and International Holocaust Remembrance Day. When I think of National Geographic Day, of course, now I think of the renowned National Geographic Network, which is part of the Disney Plus, Hulu Plus, ESPN Plus family, I think. And
Plus,
Will Smith's on there, so happy National Geographic Day.
oh yeah. The National Geographic was the first place that I saw boobs.
So our stories are almost exactly identical.
It's absolutely.
It's good.
However, honestly though, the sorry, I'm looking at a list of the day and like a thing popped up and it's really loud and hurts my ears.
Oh no.
We're all good. We're fine. But on an honest thing, like for reals, National Geographic did play a really big part in my life because it's what got me interested in cryptids. There was a Bigfoot article in one when I was young, and I read that. But one of my favorite things to do was reading the National Geographic with my grandfather, because every month he'd get it and we'd go and we'd sit down and we'd read it together, and there was so much interesting stuff in there, and that really like turned my brain on to all the weird things in the world. It was so much fun. I love it so much.
O B S.
Yep.
Okay. Bob, he just poured out his heart and soul, my man. It's just ridiculous. Show.
Right, it's true, Bob. True.
Good morning on to Keith Anthony. It's checking in this morning.
Top of the moron.
Drew Mega is here as well. Good morning, folks. Good morning to you as well. Forgiven John.
Good moron.
It's good to see you as well. Thank you for being here. Since everyone's popping in the chat, we'll get to our topic of the day. Yesterday, you may have heard, at least was trending on Twitter, that somebody was running a pretty long streak on Jeopardy, and it came to an end yesterday. Historic Jeopardy winning streak. I like the game show Jeopardy. I like it a lot. It's on at the absolute wrong time for me to ever have a chance to ever watch it with any attention whatsoever. I don't know if that's the case on the East Coast, Mike, but like here it's at like 6 o'clock or 5:30. It's not a chance I can watch that thing.
Well, it's on at like 7, maybe 7:30. No, I think it's on at 7 because then I think Wheel of Fortune's on right after it. I haven't watched Jeopardy in like decades. We don't have cable, so there's that. So I don't watch cable shows. But Jeopardy is one of those shows where I sit down and be like, all right, let's watch this. And then like 3 questions in, I'm like, I'm too stupid to watch this show. And I go and do something that's a lot more conducive to my brain.
You remember how I just said it was on at like 5:30 or 6 out here?
Yep.
It's on at like 7.
Oh yeah, that's so weird. That's a pretty bad
It's
time.
on 7 o'clock on the East Coast. It was probably on 7 o'clock out here. So yeah.
And it's not live, so it's not like.
I will stand by my initial thought though. That's still a horrible time for me to try to watch that damn show.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
It's about bedtime.
Well, and I think that's the problem with just like any nightly show. You never make it a point to watch.
Yeah.
Because it's just there, and it's like, well, it's on every day.
Yeah.
So I can watch it anytime I want, and so you never watch it.
It's like it'll be there when I need it. But yeah.
No offense, I'm not like tuning in to watch this person like do their thing. Like, neat. I'm really glad that they did their thing, but I don't. Cool. You have a buttload of money now, and you're really smart.
I guess that's
way better than
I guess that's kind of true because I never have really been invested on. Oh, is that streak going to continue? You play Jeopardy, so you can have a chance to try to answer the questions.
Yeah, I don't care about what the person's doing. I just care about whether or not I can answer the question.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to Amy Schneider, 40-game winning streak, so over a month's worth of shows to set a record for Jeopardy. And congratulations to Roan Talsma, who ended the streak yesterday.
We're congratulating the person who ended it.
Well, yeah,
man,
they're now the champion.
They won.
Yeah, they're the champion of the world.
For like a minute. Until they lose tonight, when they lose to Tom Thumb from Littleton, Colorado.
It was going so well for a second.
Been on that show. Yeah. My mom should have been on that show, but I don't know if you know like how you get on that show. You have to sign up to take like a test, and then like it's some crazy testing, right? And you have to like score this perfect score, and then they do some other things, and then if you do good on the test, that earns you the right to apply. And then they like you go through the process of that, and then they like talk to you, and they determine whether or not you're interested enough to be on the show. I think I don't know how that works, but my mom was always very upset because she'd always like ace the pre-test, but would never get a call back. She could have been a millionaire.
That's a different show.
Well, no, she would have
Millionaire Simulator.
Is that what you call when we play the desktop version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Desktop or Millionaire Simulator. Drew Mega says,
game show simulator.
American Gladiator was an awesome game show back in the day. I'd probably want to be on that. Y'all watch American Gladiator?
I love the American Gladiator.
Yeah. There was some show that would come on after it too that was like a ninja show where like these guys would like fight each other. Oh my gosh. Thank you, this is S. Jerome. What? That's a great name. But yeah, so I remember it was on after that, and I used to love watching it because it was so great. American Gladiators was awesome.
Was it similar to American Ninja Warrior? Like another obstacle course type show?
No, it was like wrestling meets kung fu.
Huh.
Where it was obviously scripted, but like it was kind of like whatchamacallit. It was kind of like American Gladiators, but I'm pretty sure it was just all scripted.
So kind of like a WWE type show where it was all scripted, but just a different type of combat, basically.
It was the first time that I saw Terry Crews, because he was on the show as a character named Easy Money.
What?
Yep.
That's awesome.
This, pretty cool.
This must have been before Office linebacker days.
Yeah. This was like 1991, or maybe even the late 80s.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Last checkpoint said he took down the Goliath. Oh, the Goliath Amy. I had read that initially checkpoint as Goliath Army, and I was like, how did Amy?
I was.
How did Amy Schneider's group get named the Goliath Army? But never mind.
Oh my gosh. I'm allergic to ball.
Let's see. Keith Anthony said there used to be this game show in the UK called The Cube. It was a series of 10 games to be played in a giant glass cube, with each game getting gradually harder at each level. If all levels are beaten, you win £1 million. I once went to apply, but I didn't have the patience to fill out the 20-page application. I mean, listen, I can believe that there's many systems put into place to make it really hard for things to happen. Okay, so it sounds like this game show really wanted to make super hard for people to get on the show. A 20-page application.
As they do.
Yes.
But what if it was just like, draw a picture of a thumb, draw a picture of a sun? That was the 20 pages right there. It was just...
I picture a scenario where Keith was flipping through it and was just looking at page numbers. Was like, I'm not filling out 20 pages. But if it actually flipped and looked at what they were asking for, it would have been a lot easier.
The questions were just really, really easy. Like, what's your favorite color? Have you ever eaten ramen noodles? Do you like horses? Like, those were the questions.
That's awesome. Top of the moron to you, super funny.
Good moron.
Do you remember Press Your Luck?
Vaguely.
That was the one with the whammies.
Yep.
Big bucks, no whammy.
Yeah. So you'd be centered up in the frame, and then they'd have the board going around, and then you had to hit stop, and everyone would be big bucks, no whammies, big butts, no whammies.
Big butts. I like big butts, and I know whammies. Hey.
That was the Sir Mix-a-Lot edition.
That was the theme song. It was weird.
The royalties are still rolling in.
There was a dude that cheated at that show. And
No.
Yeah, it was a huge controversy. And like, if you watch, stop blowing me up, bro. Man, if you watch it, like, it's there's like a documentary about it. I'll post it in the Discord. But it's so funny because like the guy's like locked in, and I don't know if he like memorized the like the way it went around or whatever, but he won like a buttload of money. It was a huge thing, and they changed a bunch of stuff about the show so that wouldn't happen, and it was just crazy.
Wow. I did not expect to learn about Press Your Luck controversy on this show. Wow.
It was crazy.
Wow, yeah. Put that in our Discord later. You can join our Discord, too, by clicking on that link. We are a morning radio show that plays games, and it is 6:25 a.m. Pacific time now. It is 9:25 out on the East Coast and 2:25 for those watching GMS in the UK. Yeah, I would have always wanted to be on Press Your Luck. Last checkpoint said, anyone remember WMAC Masters? Bruce Lee's daughter was the host.
Vaguely. That was on for like a second.
I don't remember that one at all. So, watch The Titans, hosted by Dwayne Johnson, that one Keith mentioned. That's a more American Ninja Warrior style show, right?
Yeah.
Or is that more Gladiators? We'll have to figure that out.
Top of the moron.
Culty Vibes is here this morning. Good moron to you, Culties. Drew Mega. Actually, I'd really want to be on The Price is Right. That's a show that I have been on, and I'll share that story after the news. We'll talk more about it because The Price is Right was, that was an event to get onto. Thank you, everyone who has hosted us on Twitch and liked and reacted on Facebook Gaming and on YouTube. Always appreciated. Coming up later this hour, we'll do birthdays this day in gaming history. 7:55 a.m. today, we'll announce our August Name of the Month. If you haven't already, please enter our contest, the GMS Name of the Month giveaway Fulfillment Appreciation Edition. You can click that link there and just follow the instructions on our Twitter page, and you can be entered. We'll give away over $60 in Name of the Month prizes a week from today. Let's get informed. What's going on in the video game world? For that, we turn to our hashtag video game expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Thursday, January 27th, 2022, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. Our first news story is something we've talked on and off about for some time, and that is the Valve Steam Deck. We now know that the Valve Steam Deck is officially launching in late February, despite many possibilities of it getting delayed. They are going to hit their current shipping targets of February 25th. This is from John Carson of Game Informer. Yes, the company announced the first batch of Steam Decks will start to be sold to customers on February 25th and sent out shortly afterwards. More specifically, Valve plans to send out emails to those lucky early reservation holders starting on February 25th. From there, customers will have 72 hours to respond and confirm the purchase. If that goes according to plan, a shiny new Steam Deck will be delivered to your home starting on February 28th. People who fail to complete the purchase within that 3-day period will be available for the next reservation in line. So if you signed up, keep an eye out in your email or you'll miss out.
I did not.
I did not either.
I think you said you're waiting for like the beta run, right?
Yeah, I'll wait for this to come out, get some reviews, more people have hands-on, see what it's really like, and then I'll go from there. Because I like it in theory, but we'll wait and see.
Fair.
So next month, we'll have a better idea. In our next news story of the day, there was a Minecraft tournament. It didn't go according to plan. I'm sure the tournament went fine. But the tournament was the target of a cyber attack. And this cyber attack kind of destroyed a small country's internet.
Oh, no.
Yeah. This is from Logan Plant of IGN. NetBlocks, which is an internet outage tracker, says that this disruption was caused by a cyber attack targeting the Minecraft competition, which took place in a small Andorra, a small country in Europe, bordered by France and Spain, the population of which only numbers around 77,000 people, which is roughly the capacity of an NFL football team. Thank you, Logan Plant. This disruption was caused by a cyber attack targeting a Minecraft competition, which led directly to the elimination of Team Andorra. The competition featured 150 contestants competing in events from Squid Game, including well-known streamers. There's a picture in this article that you can check out, but there's a spike in terms of internet connectivity, which it briefly dropped from 100% down to below 50%. This is for the entire country. So a DDoS attack, a DDoS attack, kind of destroyed this whole country's internet.
That's so sad.
Sorry, Andor. Yeah.
All for Minecraft, though, so.
What was it for Minecraft? It was attacking Minecraft.
No, okay.
Take that, Minecraft.
This is how Sean feels sometimes after an evening of GMS plays. Just wish he could attack Minecraft, take the whole thing offline. Also, we have Minecraft servers. They're in our Discord.
Also, we have a Discord.
Yes.
Anyways, sorry, Andorra. Not that I did it, but it's sad. Also, they should build an NFL stadium. In our last news story of the day, it's about the end of January, so that means that we need to start talking about games in February for PlayStation Plus. So now we know the PlayStation Plus offerings for February 2022. And they are as follows. PlayStation Plus subscribers will get free access to 3 games in February. The first of which is Planet Coaster Console Edition, which is going to be for the PlayStation 5. Also, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, a Wonderlands one-shot adventure for the PlayStation 4. And EA Sports UFC 4 for the PlayStation 4. All 3 of these games will be available via PlayStation Plus starting February 1st. The second of which, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, a Wonderlands one-shot adventure, is the standalone version of the campaign add-on of a similar name for the 2013's Borderlands 2. And this is an aptly timed game because the forthcoming spin-off Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is due out in March. So if you have some interest in that, check that out. UFC obviously is a fighting game, UFC style, and then Planet Coaster Console Edition is a amusement park designing game where you can run your own roller coaster packed park on the PlayStation 5. So check that out.
Is that kind of like a roller coaster tycoon?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I always like those games. I like the sim games. Like Sim Tower was always my favorite one. But man, they're like how Kate Zaid talks about Stardew Valley.
To quote Kate Zaid, Stardew Valley sucks all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. And Thursday's back.
We didn't know it left.
Oh, it left, but it's back.
It took a little vacation.
It's back. We got a list. We have Vagnate out on Switch, Hotel Life, a resort simulator out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Swan, Chernobyl Unexplored out on Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Xbox One. The Longest Road on Earth out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and Switch. Circuit Superstars out on PlayStation 4. Kojin, Sword of Rewind out on PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger IX2 out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and PC. Gomoku Let's Go out on Switch. Unforeseen Incidents out on Switch. Concordia Digital Edition out on Switch. Crazy Athletics, Summer Sports, and Games out on Switch. Siren Fate out on Switch, Pandemic Shooter out on Switch, Magi Trials out on Switch, Crush out on Switch, Hidden Paws out on Switch, Deflector out on PC, and for the most prestigious award in video game morning show stuff segments, the name of the morning, they call it The Wanderer. Yes, it's The Wanderer. Out on PlayStation 4 and PC.
I am the Wanderer. I am the Wanderer. I'm out for PC and PlayStation 4.
I knew I could get Ryan to sing.
It's easy. Surest bet of all time. There you go. The Wanderer out today for PlayStation 4 and PC. Congratulations. Our name of the morning, and thus eligible to become name of the month. It's happening.
Is it?
How thrilled are you that it's actually happening?
What's happening?
We're giving away all of our name of the months. The names of the month. Where do you put
it
the
hasn't
plural?
happened yet. So.
Oh, that's true.
In the sixth slide.
The names of the months.
Name I? Names of the month I? No.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. The good news is this will get us right back on track and fulfillment won't let us down. So go to the Twitter link there. Follow the instructions. You can be entered to win over $60 in Name of the Month giveaways. Our backlog is going to be given out in one fell swoop. And then next week, we'll also announce on the 3rd our Name of the Month for December. We'll also then get to the point where we can name our Name of the Month for January, which the Wanderer is eligible, or just Wanderer. And then we'll be right back on track. I was
He's
never
Keith.
even worried.
Nope.
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
That's how you find all of the news. And we'll do the re-news coming up at 8:50 a.m. Pacific time today. If you missed any of that, just search us on Twitter. I am Hefty Goof. That is Look, It's Mike O on the bottom left. Top left is Sports.Gaming. Our show Twitter handle is Watch GMS. All right, it's 6:36 now on the West Coast. Coming up,
Good morning.
we have some stories to tell you. There's a hotel invading raccoon that has now been rescued. So that's one of the stories that we have on tap. Mentioned today is National Chocolate Cake Day. We're going to eat mint chocolate Twinkies in about an hour from now. We have a story about Irish police figuring out why there was a dead man taken to the post office.
I believe it was a Weekend at Bernie's sequel.
We've had a lot of Weekend at Bernie's references lately.
Should we do a Weekend at Bernie's watch party?
Watch party?
What? Yeah.
Add it to the list.
What do you mean? What list?
Fantastic Four, B-Movie, Legends of the Hidden Temple, every MCU movie, Hackers, Pride and Prejudice, and Zombies, Frozen 2, Christmas Comes to the Packland.
I like how I don't think Bob knew about Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies either. Every time he says the name, he goes, Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies.
Sounds right.
Sounds like a good movie. Sounds like a good movie for sure.
I'm in.
Top of the moron.
Good moron!
To Sabby Queen, who's here. Drew Mega says, the only PlayStation game I'm anticipating for February is Horizon Forbidden West. When I say those three words, Sports.Gaming gets all giddy.
Yeah, I'm very excited for Horizon Forbidden West. It's gonna be so much fun, and we're gonna get to play it. Or at least I'm gonna get to play it at launch.
We'd like to play it too. Can we take turns?
Yeah.
Really?
I think it'll be hard to just. You'd have to like mail it to me, and that would be
Digital download. Although you'd need a PlayStation, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I have an
But it could be
Xbox. If I
it is
write
coming out on
PS it.
PlayStation 4.
Oh, good. I have one of those too.
They're at least gettable.
Kind of. It's probably cheaper though to buy a PS5. I've been looking for PS4s, and people are charging like $400 for used systems.
Ridiculous.
Because you can't get the PS5, so they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll just get this. We'll spray paint it white." Jerks.
Don't spray paint your PlayStations.
Please don't.
It's gonna screw some up.
So to close a loop, because this has been bothering me. Checkpoint mentioned something about a show named WMAC Masters. So, and the reason I bring this up, so this was hosted by Bruce Lee's daughter. This was the show that I thought was the scripted show with T-Money, Terry Crews. So WMAC Mastered was a scripted like karate thing where they like fought in the battle zones and they fought to try to become the champion. It was really cool. If you ever see it out, you should look it up on YouTube. It's a lot of fun. But there was a show called Battle Dome, and that was the one that Terry Crews was in, which was basically it was a knockoff American Gladiators. Except in this one, the gladiators had personalities. So it wasn't the other one. They were called warriors. But like Terry Crews would come out with like a posse, and like he'd have like the big chain on I remember it had a big dollar bill on it, and he'd have a white suit on. And he'd come out and be like, and then there were other people who'd come out and be like, there was a dude who was like a mobster. And he'd come like, "Hey, I'm from New York." They did all the great stereotypes of what the people would be like. But this was basically, it was American Gladiators, except their gladiators weren't just big, muscly dudes that stood there. No, it wasn't that one.
The Battle Dome. Battle Dome.
That looks like that's a straight up 90s board game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So that closes the loop. I feel better. I'll see you guys later.
Listen, we learned something already on the show, so we also appreciate it. Jeff probably had Battle Dome for what it's worth.
I had Battle Dome. I don't.
I call him and ask him.
Terry Crews never showed up though.
It wasn't Terry Crews. It was T-Money. Yeah.
Changed his name later to Terry Crews. We told you the stories we're going to tell you about. Let's tell you about this story that we'll do right now. There's a veteran who won $4 million. How did it happen? Well, Rachel Traceman has the story from NPR.
Sure does. Today on NPR,
will tell you about a North Carolina veteran. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to read like that. That's boring. I'm going to read my big boy voice, where it says, a North Carolina veteran turned a restaurant meal into a Mega Millions jackpot after he used the numbers from his fortune cookie to win a $4 million prize. That's right. Gabriel Fierro and his wife eat at the Red Bull Asian Bistro in Charlotte, North Carolina about once a week, according to the North Carolina Education Lottery. Last week, however, their cookies were extra fortunate. Fierro said he decided on a whim to play his fortune cookie numbers in a... Dang it, Sean. It has reading. I can't read. Fierro said he decided on a whim to play his fortune cookie numbers in last Tuesday's drawing and ended up with the largest win in the history of online play in the state. As the lottery explained in a blog post, Fierro bought his ticket using online play and added $1 to make it a mega plier ticket, which would multiply any win. He matched all 5 white balls to win $1 million, which quadruples to $4 million when the 4 times mega plier hit. What? Fierro initially couldn't believe his own luck. I got an email in the morning and I just stared at it dumbfounded, he said. I took it and showed it to my wife and she thought it was an April Fool's joke or maybe a scam. Then it sunk in, he said, and they ran around the house screaming like a bunch of banshees. Fierro collected the prize on Thursday, taking home $2,840,401 after tax withholdings. The 60-year-old who retired as a disabled combat veteran after spending 32 years in the Army, including time in Iraq, said he plans to invest most of his winnings. 538 did a quick analysis several years ago in hopes of figuring out just how lucky fortune cookie numbers really are. After plenty of calculations involving years worth of historical data, they found it's complicated. Dude.
Perfect.
This guy won a boatload of money.
Nice.
Those fortune cookie things never worked for me. I also don't play the lottery, so there's that problem, maybe.
Conclusive. The data was complicated.
So I just a couple of things to unpack from this story, right? So this comes from the North Carolina Education Lottery. What? Maybe that's their lottery authority. I don't know. But my other favorite takeaway was that they explain this in a blog post. So we're still a little behind on the times where instead of like news releases or talking to people, we're blogging about it. So it's like, okay, cool. But man, $4 million.
Wow.
That's a lot of
And
money.
they took away about half of it in taxes.
I am
Still a
trying
lot of money.
to reassemble
Poor
the
guy.
Rocket League party. That is really bizarre that they have an education authority, education lottery.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just what it's called. Maybe it only benefits education.
That'd be cool. In Indiana, it says it benefits the seniors. Someone who works with seniors, I've never figured out how that works, but you know, it's fine.
Mike's still waiting for the check.
Yeah, I mean, I like seniors. You can give me a check. Actually, I don't, but that's a whole other story.
Downs says, I regret this dog so much. It is so stinky and annoying. I apologize, Downs, because I missed the lead on this.
Yeah.
And so Downs goes, I quote-unquote acquired a dog. It has escaped from our neighbors, so I took it. But the neighbors are not home, so it is now mine. But he smells,
No.
and it's not settling down.
That's not how it works, Downs. You can't just take the dog. You can hold on to it for a minute, but it's not just yours now. The Kate Zade's got it. You should give it a bath and stream it.
Isn't property or possession 9/10 of the law or something that I read one time?
I'm pretty sure that's like a 6th grade playground rule. You know, like it's mine now. I have it. Okay.
Get out of here, Mike. I have it now. This is mine.
So, Downs, a couple
Finders
questions.
keepers.
Yeah, exactly. Holds up in a court of law, right? The 6th grade playground court of law, dodgeball court of law. So, what is it? When you say is it stinky? Does it smell like a dog, or does it smell like poop? You gotta help us out here. Because I mean, if it just smells like a dog, they do that. they smell like dogs because they're dogs. But yeah, I mean, if you're concerned, give it a bath, man. You got some Dr. Squatch soap.
Does Dr. Squatch soap work for dogs?
I'm sure it's just the same, right?
I don't know if that's safe for dogs.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, it's all natural. I mean, it's gotta be, right? It's good enough for a Sasquatch. I'm sure it's good enough for a dog.
Use the bay rub.
Which, by the way, I'll do this after. I'm in a small screen. I'm stuck in a little box. Get it down. Give it some love. Maybe, like, do you have, like, cologne? Spray the cologne on it, perhaps? Put it in the freezer? Don't put it in the freezer, Downs.
Unless it's hot.
Is it a hot dog? Is it a cool dog?
If it's not breathing, put it in the freezer. Other than that, no other reason to put it in the freezer.
If it's not breathing, do not bring it to the post office. They don't like that.
Speaking from experience,
like it has cheap perfume on it. And his breath is definitely poop. Yeah, my dogs eat poop, so I mean, it very well may have been eating poop. So there's that. Is your neighbor by chance like an old lady? Because that's probably why it smells like perfume. Just because it looks like. So he posted a picture in Discord, and it's like a little dog. It's definitely like an old lady dog. Or I mean, like I shouldn't say that because I have tiny dogs and I love them so much. Oh yeah, you got like all these farm animals. Why don't you put it out with them? Turn it into a herd dog. I can herd the alpacas. I'm assuming Downs it's not as poorly cared for as you think. But it is a dog and they have a tendency to smell.
This dog smells like dog.
The dog smells terrible. What does it smell like? Dog. Okay. And? Well, I don't know. It just smells like dog.
Kate Zaid is acting as an agent of chaos. All caps saying Kate Zaid says, "Steal the doggo! Give him a better life." I mean, this is how I acquired at least one cat in my growing up life. Is we found a cat just wandering out on the street, followed us home.
Oh, it was a wanderer.
Was our name of the morning.
What?
And we tried to get it to go home numerous times, but you know that's kind of hard because cats don't listen. And so it followed us home. So we finally just took it in, assuming it was abandoned, and then did the whole posters. We're from a really small town. Someone finally got a hold of us and was like, "Yeah, that's totally our cat." We said, "Okay, cool." Well, we gave it back. These two kids came and picked it up. They were probably about 10 years old. And we said, "Hey, if you ever have another cat, we're always looking for one, so just let us know." Which is a really weird thing to say, because why would they have like a spare cat, right? Again, I think my mother was doing this slide of thinking, like, "Yeah, hey, we enjoyed having your cat. If you ever have an extra, just let us know." Okay.
If your cat ever spawns and just another one shows up,
right? And so those two 10-year-olds came back about an hour and a half later and said, "This is your cat now," and gave us the cat.
Oh, all right.
I don't know. I was told that their parents were like, "Oh, these people want a cat. They can have ours." I don't get it. I was also young. Maybe there's more to the story than I understand.
I'm sure there's a lot more to the story. But yeah,
maybe
as a kid, you're like, "Oh, well, I just got this. Now it's mine."
Maybe that person's parents had gambling debts to my father or something. So, who knows? We'll never know.
There's a picture in the Discord of I am JF Doggo. That's how my parents got the dog. Their first dog was they followed him home from Dairy Queen. Followed him up the stairs and laid under the kitchen table. And they're like, "Well, I guess it's ours." And that's how we got Max.
I mean, listen, my mother's the same person who bought a Cocker Spaniel from someone's birthday party because she happened to pass by and say, "I want that dog," and bought the dog the same day that the dog was set to be given to a kid as a gift. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, the kid didn't know, so it's not like she bought it after the fact.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That kid's parents suck.
Well, they could have found another dog, but they got my mother to pay them. I don't remember how much, but they got her to pay them something.
Wow. I paid hot fudge. And that's how the hot fudge instance.
Exactly.
Stinking dog. I would have got away with it too if not for you meddling dogs. Or cat kids who just wander the street selling cats.
Cat vendors.
Well, that makes sense. When I was a kid, I would paint rocks and walk door to door and sell them as paperweights. So these kids were just doing that, but with a cat. So they just released them and like, oh no, you can have it now.
That's fine. We were baited into buying a cat. We didn't even know. That was their plan the whole time.
They'd been like casing your house for weeks, and they're like, what do those people want? It's a cat. Yeah. Get the cat. Hey, Tom, get the cat. Yep, got it. Suckers.
I think I'm having.
Who knew your mom was like rich guys from movies that just walk up and they're like, how much for the dog? And they're like, the dog's it's a birthday present, it's not for sale. And she just pulls out her checkbook and goes, yeah, but how much for the dog? And then she buys the dog.
It was weird too because she bought 100 others of them since she wanted to make a coat or something. It was. Don't know what that was about.
Checks out.
A really long car for some reason too. It's weird, but in a Cadillac.
And she dyed her hair. It was so weird.
Yeah.
Everything was.
She was a smoker, so.
It's crazy.
6:53 West Coast time. It is 9:53 out on the East Coast. 2:53 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. We've been asking you, the historic Jeopardy winning streak came to an end yesterday, so we're asking you, what game show would you want to be on? I did mention that was on The Price is Right. Me and a bunch of college friends showed up. That thing is an all-day affair. If you ever want to be on The Price is Right, at least the way it used to be, you'd have to be there like from 9 in the morning, 7 in the morning, something until like 3 in the afternoon. It was a haul. But they go through a line, they ask you a question with a producer, and then they pick people who are going to be on the show. And one of our friends got on the show and was one step away from getting a car. You're supposed to guess how much the retail price of the car was. He said stop one price too early, or else would have won like a Buick or something like that. So,
yeah,
it was fun. It was worth it. It's worth it. So let us know. We've had answers like Press Your Luck. We've had answers about American Gladiators and more. So let us know in the chat. Which game show would you like to be on? All right, let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know, because we would like to celebrate with you. In terms of audience birthdays today, former 5 Questions guest, BlackBoye, is having a birthday today. If you missed any of our 5 Questions guests in the past, you can check them out on YouTube. Our latest video on our YouTube channel is Julia Josun of Architecture Daily. We had Julia on Tuesday's show about how video game architecture is speaking to you. Happy birthday to BlackBoye. It's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot.
25.
Other celebrity
really
birthdays.
just saw that on Twitter.
Today, actor James Cromwell turns 82 today.
Nice.
He was in the new Jurassic Park movie. He was the dying grandfather. He also played Gwen Stacy's father in the 3rd Spider-Man film, starring Tobey Maguire.
Dare bring up his name on this show.
Oh, yeah.
James Cromwell's in Succession. I know that because I just looked at his picture, and now I know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
He's an actor. He's old.
Turns
He's
82 today.
Congrats. Did you guys know he has a birthday? Yeah, everyone last year too.
Actress Mimi Rogers turned 66 today.
Oh. She played Mrs. Robinson in the worst adaptation of Lost in Space.
It was not good.
It's not good.
Was that Brendan Fraser? Or am I thinking Journey to the Center of the Earth?
You're thinking that. It was probably, I think it was Marky Mark. I don't know. He was in a lot of space movies for a while.
In space. Space.
The new Netflix series is pretty good, though.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
There's 3 seasons. I only watched the first 1.5.
Nice. Oh, Matt LeBlanc was in the 98 Lost in Space.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that tells you everything you need to know right there.
Heather Graham, Jack Johnson.
Heather
Gary
Graham was in
Oldman.
it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Part of the big show, TV personality Keith Olbermann turned 63 today. The big show is what the Dan Patrick Keith Olbermann led Sports Center was called.
Yeah, I miss those days. He was on a panelist on Hollywood Squares. He wouldn't be on GMS Hollywood Squares though. We asked him and he said, "No." All right, fine.
You reached out to Keith?
No, but I reached out to his people and they said, "Do you have any cats to give us?" And I said, "No." And they're like, "Well, can't do it." I'm like, all right, fine.
We have a dog though that we've just recently become in joint possession of.
I do know these 2 kids who wander neighborhoods though and give away cats.
Actor
Keep
Alan
your eyes open.
Cumming turns 57 today. Alan Cumming is 57.
He's been in everything. He always plays like the small parts. But you know what he definitely was? My favorite role was when he appeared as a hacker in the Bond film GoldenEye.
Rumor is that he was invincible.
What?
That was the line from GoldenEye.
Oh, wow.
It's like, really?
Yeah, I was like, wow, he was in the movie with Marky Mark as well.
All right, we have to have a GoldenEye watch party now.
Add us to the list. Bob, what else are we watching?
Fantastic Four, B-Movie, Legends of the Hidden Temple, every MCU movie, Hackers, Pride and Prejudice, and Zombies, Frozen 2, Christmas Comes to the Pac-Land.
Thank you. And Weekend in Birdies and GoldenEye. Gotcha.
I mean, it can't be a worse movie than Ants.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Lost in Space, Bob?
No.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. That's
Bob
fine.
says, pretty okay.
Nope, no, it isn't, Bob.
Mike O is a mighty fine, plain individual.
I appreciate that. I still don't think you understand.
You're welcome.
Patton Oswalt turns 53 today.
Do you guys know he was the voice of the narrator for the Goldbergs?
Is that our second straight The Goldbergs?
Yeah.
What the hell is The Goldbergs?
It's a show about Bill Goldberg, the wrestler, and his family. No, I have no idea.
Wasn't Goldberg's thing You're Next?
It was Who's Next?
Who's
Maybe
next?
Who You're Next? Ah, you run away crying. Poop yourself. I don't know.
Okay.
He's a big, scary man. Come on.
Let's see. Vincent Herbert turns 49, a American songwriter, founder of Streamline Records. Yeah, so there you go. Vincent Herbert turns 49 today.
Vincent.
Actress Rosamund Pike turns 43.
Nice. So her fun fact is currently appears in the Wheel of Time series as Moraine. When I looked, all I saw was Wheel of, and I was like, wow, she was on Wheel of Fortune too? No, she wasn't. She was
Fits our topic of the day.
Yeah. Man, Rosamund, how'd you do that?
Today, TV personality Rashida Ali turns 38, self-professed celebrity stiletto expert. Rashida Ali is 38 today.
I'll give her we'll have a stiletto off.
And then actor Dylan Burnside is 33 today. Dancer in the FX television series Pose. Pose. Any other birthdays before we get to Bob's favorite
Tickle your
part of the
fancy?
birthdays?
It is rapper Tricky's 54th birthday. I don't know who Tricky. Oh, there are. Bob, you want to hit Sean's music?
We've got a drummer birthday.
There's a rare trio of drummer birthdays. Nick Mason of Pink Floyd is 78. Andrew Lee of St. Paul and the Broken Bones is 36. And Matt Sanchez of American Authors is 36 as well. Nice.
Pretty cool. It's also keyboardist Gillian Gilbert from New Order's 61st birthday. Keyboardist.
Gillian Gilbert.
Keyboardist.
GG.
It's also singer Mike Patton. His 54th birthday from Faith No More. If you put him, you can say Mike Patton Oswalt. And you've got one of those like things where you say the words and then the first and whatever.
Like a before and after from Wheel of Fortune.
It's also Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's birthday. Congrats. He's dead though. He's been dead for a minute.
Not Wolfgang Pig, though.
Not Wolfgang Bug or Wolfgang Pig. It's Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
That clip's on our Twitter. It's cracking. So good. Let's do this day in gaming history. One's before 1995. We go back to 1972, Sean. Lawsuit or not a lawsuit?
Lawsuit.
All right, lawsuit. Wow, lawsuit from 1972. Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Big swing.
Yeah.
It's locked in. 1972, Magnavox begins production of the Odyssey video game system.
Ooh, so close, but in the end, incorrect.
Sorry.
Yeah, they didn't. 1972. I don't think lawsuits existed yet. Yeah, there was no courts or anything. So sorry.
Seems factually inaccurate. 9/10 of the law. In the year 2000. 989 Sports has the Game Before the Game football challenge.
The game?
What they did for this, they took Marshall Faulk of the St. Louis Rams against Frank Wycheck of the Tennessee Titans, and they played a game of NFL Game Day 2000. The St. Louis Rams win.
So must have been before the Super Bowl, right? Yeah.
I'm guessing, yeah.
That's unfortunate. It also happened in the year 2000.
Yeah, that would have been before that Super Bowl, so interesting. 2004, Sega put out Sonic Heroes for Xbox, GameCube, and PlayStation 2. The same year, Encore put out Daredevil, The Man Without Fear for Xbox and PlayStation 2. And then in 2005, EA releases Oddworld Stranger's Wrath for Xbox.
You know why Daredevil has no fear? Because he can't see it. But he can smell it. He smells your fear. And stinky dog.
Daredevil's just Downs is here.
Is that
I smell his dog.
It smells like old lady perfume outside.
Is this a comic book?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it.
I'm sorry. Should have
Spoiler
led with
tease.
that. I apologize.
Teleporting Army is here. Good moron to you, Teleporting Army. Also, top of the moron to hate. It's Brendan _TTV. And good moron to Dungeon Meowster KJ.
Top of the moron.
We are just 1 hour in to the show, the award-winning gaming morning show. I had clip of the year. Yesterday, the historic
acclaimed
Jeopardy winning streak ended. We are asking you, what game show would you want to be on? We've had some answers. We'll recap that coming up next hour. Also, we have a top 10 list and sports, in addition to a story about a raccoon rescued from an engine compartment. Our top 10 list is going to be, this is a video, but also has writing. What? That's phenomenal. But what is it? You'll never know. That's a lie. It's a list of the top 10 weirdest game shows that have ever existed. Ever. We should have a game show where we predict when games of the month will be given out. It'd be the longest game show ever. Also sports.
Factually accurate.
All right. Thanks for everyone doing hosts on Twitch. Also, thank you for the likes and thumbs up, all that jazz. Reactions, I guess what they call them on Facebook Gaming. Also liking the video on YouTube. We'll come back with more Gaming Morning Show. Puppet Pals in the final answer if we all survive. It's Thursday, Gaming Morning Show.
But it's not what you chose and you fell so hard that you didn't want it anymore. So afraid of what would happen that you let it go, taking a step down from heaven 'cause you didn't know. I Jump so high to the top, and your legs got so sore to drop, but there's no pain anymore. They don't know after all that happened, when you hit the ground, that your wings still spread out in heaven, with light all around. I fell so far and survived it. Couldn't you just do the same and make happen all the dreams that you know? I knew that you could make it happen all along, 'cause I've already seen you in heaven, where you belong, where you belong. 'Cause I've already seen you in heaven, where you I knew you could make it happen all along, 'cause I've already seen you in heaven, where you belong.
Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely stand. Did I do too much? Did I push you away? I was in a rush, I'm sorry. And I know that you'll forget. I wake up in the night in a cold sweat to face it. Is it over for us now before it began? I know it's crazy, but in my mind I had plans. I had plans. Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely ask. We got runaway plans. Baby, where do you wanna go? I'm scared too, you know, but I'll never let go.
In a world where keyboards just won't work, one streamer is determined to make it right.
I want a D that works. I need D to work.
A quest that would take her on a journey of a lifetime. With her baby daddy by her side,
That's how we do, baby!
He's not my baby
Blue
daddy
light
or my
mix. I
anytime
just
near
got
soon
it.
future baby daddy.
she overcame all odds and fixed the D.
My D has been broken for so long, but I touched it. It was so good, and it feels so good to have a D that works.
This summer, Superphonic,
Sorry, KK.
Kiki Lowe starring The Lost City of D, a gaming morning show production.
Tell your friends, tell your mom. Gaming Morning Show is on 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, come Monday through Friday and sometimes after dark. A daily theme with a question mark. We got gaming news and sports and Bob. Hefty, Austin, Mike, and Sean, the heartthrob. I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day and Sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is Thursday, January 27th, 2022. Thanks for being along with us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningshow.tv. Left side of your screen, sports.gaming, and look, it's Mike O. I am Hefty Goof. You can find us on Twitter at WatchGMS and search our pinned tweet. There is a Name of the Month giveaway. It's over $60 in prizes to be given away 1 week from today. You can find out how to enter at Twitter at WatchGMS. Coming up, a hotel invading raccoon rescued, Irish police investigating a dead man taken to the post office, but more importantly, we will try the mint chocolate Twinkies. Y'all, this is a limited edition.
You know why it's limited? Because nobody liked it.
But they would have had to know that before they printed the boxes.
Oh, they knew.
Look how happy the little Twinkie guy is. Look at that. He's got a little elf outfit on. Look at that.
Is he happy?
He's happy.
I love.
He's happy to
mint
get
chocolate.
those. He's happy to get those Twinkies the hell out of his house. He's like, quick, Mom, they smell. They smell like Downs' dog. Get them out.
It is National Chocolate Cake Day, and nothing says National Chocolate Cake like a questionably moist Hostess cake.
Yeah, the fact there's like water on here really disturbs me. And why'd you send me 2?
So you can share. Maybe Kyle Andrew Goodpasture wants one.
Give me 3.
Well, Kyle's Christmas present still over there. So.
They're so noisy.
Like, look. You see,
They are
like,
very
how,
noisy.
Look how wet that is.
I know. It doesn't
It's
make
really-
any sense.
It's got some heft to it too. This one's hefty or not hefty. This is
Twinkie
very
of
hefty.
size.
Twinkie
Look
of
like it.
size.
I could hurt somebody with this.
Party or hefty?
All right, we'll do that.
Part
in
of me
about-
hopes that they didn't do the mint part and it's just the regular filling.
like you get the
That'd be
wrong
cool.
one.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
We're going to do that in 20 minutes from now. Later this hour, we'll reveal our August name of the month as part of our Fulfillment Appreciation GMS Name of the Month giveaway that runs till February 2nd. We'll announce the winners coming up on Thursday's show next week, a week from today. All right, today's question of the day has to do with yesterday. The historic Jeopardy run came to a close. The run of one Amy Schneider, 40 games, one straight, lost to Chicago librarian Roan Talsma, according to the Chicago Tribune. The McKinley Park resident and multimedia librarian finished in first place with a score of $29,600. Schneider was in second at $10,000 less. Talsma works at the Chicago Ridge Public Library and said that being a professional librarian does provide something of an edge. Quote, "It is literally in my job description to find answers to any question directed at me at the reference desk," he told the Tribune.
Any question, huh?
So, is Roan Talsma the Calaf of Jeopardy?
Sure. I want to see Calaf on Jeopardy.
Me too.
Curious. I mean, Calaf says never Googles anything on the show, so
I don't believe that for a second.
Me neither.
I believe you, Calaf.
Can't. No. Okay, I love you. I love you, Kyle. But
Okay. All right.
Top of the Mora.
Digital Doc Games is here. We've also included the saga of Downs stealing a dog. You can see this, the evidence in our Discord. A stinky dog has perhaps gone. It has left, and hopefully he won't be back. Never mind, Downs has no longer stolen a dog. It was what Downs just said. Stinky dog has perhaps gone. So,
did he kill it?
Why's it gotta be murder?
Why'd you just let it leave? What if it gets hit by a alpaca?
The cat will come back the very next day.
With 2 kids. Here, it's yours now.
Well, good luck, Downs. Downs will be a panelist on this weekend's GMS Weekend Edition. It's on Sunday at 7 a.m. Pacific Time, hosted by Chris M.E. and Austin Attack. We take a look at the headlines of the week, recap those. There's also highlights of Gaming Morning Show moments of the week, and then our panelists share what they are enjoying in content discovery. It's Groggy or Die, and I am JF Downs joining the show. It is Sunday at 7 a.m. Pacific Time, GMS Weekend Edition. Please check it out. It's a lot of fun. Followed on YouTube by Best of the Week from Gaming Morning Show. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you'll get early access to the Best of the Week video and many other perks. If you're a Kneecap subscriber, which is something that Mike O offers,
I'm gonna bust some kneecaps.
You can get inducted into the Temple of the Six and many more perks. Find out more at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow.
Gaming Morning Show.
Is the stinky dog gonna be on?
That's a good question.
Analyst?
Downs, if the stinky dog is still there, will the dog join you as a panelist on GMS Weekend Edition?
But he said it's not there.
If it comes back.
I don't think Downs is gonna let that happen.
Downs, why do you dislike dogs?
He's heartless. He only likes spiders. And men. Spider-Man. He doesn't like the man-man game. I learned that watching him play Spider-Man. He likes Spider-Man, not Man-Man.
What about Spider?
Or Woe-Man. He doesn't want to be Woe-Man or Man-Man. He wants to be Spider-Man. But Spider's a good one, too, yeah.
Spider. Good moron to Scott Chick back from a break in work, and also top of the moron.
Good moron.
To Sizz, it's good to see you. Morning GMS and friends. Good moron to you as well, Sizz. We are a morning radio show that plays games, and we are asking you about your game show you've always wanted to be on. I said that Press Your Luck. I think that would have been a lot of fun until Mike told me that there was controversy around cheating.
It was really interesting. I posted the article.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out later.
Was it like an inside job type thing?
I don't think so. I think he just figured out like the algorithm to it.
Yeah, I think it's the board was complicated rather than random, and he figured it out. And
really?
So he could predict where it was going to be to avoid the whammies and to get lots of money.
So it was not like the way that it would move, like the beep 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 part. That was all an algorithm.
It was apparently a formula, whatever. There was a formula to it, and he figured that out because they show it's almost creepy when he's doing the thing. He's just staring at the board, like not blinking, not talking, not anything, and then he'd be like, "Bam!" and he'd hit it. And
so he technically wasn't cheating.
Cheating? Yeah.
It's not. It just he figured out something they were hoping no one would figure out.
Yeah. I think there might have been something more like malicious to it, though. I don't think it was. I forget I'd have to read the story again. It's been a while since I saw it, but I think there was some element of cheating, but I don't fully remember it.
That's pretty awesome.
Crazy. Yeah.
Down says, if the dog comes back, it has to stay in my house as our dogs are in the other house. So yes, if it comes back, it will be on the panel too.
How many houses do you have?
Wait, do you share the house with your neighbors, but you still call them like your neighbors as if they're in a separate part? Very confused. What is the structure you have, Downs?
Do you like? See, I thought Downs lived like in the basement of his parents' house, but does Downs have a separate house where there's a stinky dog too?
Does Downs just call his parents his neighbors? Is this just your parents' dog?
that was a bit on the Dan Patrick Show where there was a caller who always referred to his wife as his roommate. Downs' parents call him, "Hey neighbors." It's good to see you this morning.
We're like, Downs, can you please call us mom and dad? No neighbors. Mind if I go shopping today, neighbors? You're just taking stuff from my house. Gotta go shopping.
Scott Chick says, if someone could write me a doctor's note, that would be grand. I think Scott Chick's trying to get out of work, Sean.
I'm on it.
Just pretend you have COVID.
No, Mike. We learned yesterday that's not a good idea. A friend of the show, Superphonic, got COVID a week after faking COVID, and so now can't use real COVID as a reason for not working.
COVID, you mean?
Correct.
I still have his note. I think I'm gonna save it and take it to them in April.
You could cross out Super and write Scott Chick.
It's true. There you go.
So it would make perfect sense. Downs goes, there are 3 houses on this property. It is not my parents' dog. The neighbors are real neighbors. Quote, I do go shopping in the parents' house, though.
Yep.
So do you have your own house on the property then? Do you live in a barn? I'm really... Oh, man.
Ooh, nice try.
So confused by this. Yeah, sure did.
Brenda goes, oh no, Super faked COVID? Yes. Yeah.
And then got COVID.
I mean, we could try to spice it up a little bit and say like Super thought perhaps he really did have it, but wasn't 100% sure, but just out of an abundance of caution, told everyone he works with in an authoritative position that he was not able to work because of COVID. Good work. Sis says, reuse the same doctor's note for everyone. Yeah, could you just, like, maybe put, like, a blank at the top?
Yeah.
Want to hear something sad about that, though? There's a doctor's office here in central Indiana that got in a lot of trouble because they have a stack of things, a stack of medical exemption cards for getting the vaccine or wearing a mask on the front counter. And, like, they're like, yeah, you can just come in and grab it. You don't have to like have a doctor's appointment or anything. And just, it's all filled out except for the name. So
what?
Yeah, so I mean, stuff like that happens.
Well,
just put a blank up there.
But you were saying they just had them like all signed and authentic or proper
on the front counter. Yep.
What?
Yep. There's a doctor who has it. They're just sitting on the front counter. You can walk in, grab it, and go. You don't even have to like see the doctor.
The streak is 7.
Is it really?
I don't think it's 7. I think he's counting that one that he tried to make us forget about.
That's not.
No.
Got him.
Got him.
Hey, it's 7:26 West Coast time. It is 10:26 out east, 3:26 for those watching GMS in the UK. Ben Hooper has a story about a hotel invading raccoon. We will tell you about that coming up shortly on this edition of GMS. We are also asking you, please tell us of a game show that you would like to be on. Brendan said, Sad Price is Right horn, so that's a game show tie-in.
Speaking of sad trombones, I have some really good news. And that really good news is that I just got 2 more sets of wheels.
Nice. Finally, you can complete your wheel collection.
When you
2
get
more sets of wheels.
When you get a 24-wheel car, you'll be set. All right, let's do a list of the day Sean's going to run. We'll be back. As soon as Sean gets back, we're going to eat mint chocolate Twinkies. So don't go anywhere. The anticipation.
God, why is it so wet?
That's how you know it's good, Mike.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wet chocolate means good chocolate?
Yeah.
Usually when packaged things are wet on the inside, that's not a good sign.
Not in moist Cakeville.
I always wanted to be on Let's Make a Deal.
I'm going to laugh, by the way, if Bear somehow reveals himself whilst Sean is gone.
That would mean V figured out how to, like, make that happen.
Or Bear.
Or Bear.
Yeah.
Real.
All right, we're gonna take you on a journey. This has to do with today's topic of the day. What game show would you want to be on? Chris M. is here. Top of the moron to you.
Good moron.
I always wanted to be on The Price is Right. I agree with that. The Price is Right was a lot of fun. I would like to be a contestant still. I've only been in the audience. And this one is the top 10 weirdest TV game shows, according to WatchMojo.com. Written by Nathan Sharp and does not have a date, but I'm sure it was pretty recent. So, number 10 on this list is The Gong Show, which has had 3 iterations, including, apparently, as of this, writing, it was still going on. It was 2017 to now, but who knows? I have not seen The Gong Show since 2017. Like, have you seen it at all in the last 5 years?
I have not. I do remember watching it a lot as a kid, though.
Okay. This is kind of like a primitive America's Got Talent, according to the author. Judge deems the performance lame. They struck a gong. They also were able to get ranked on a scale of 0 to 10 and win money. The winner was given $516.32.
What a random number.
But I kind of like that. It seems like...
Did they just like go through the audience, be like, all right, how much money y'all got? And like that's how they came up with the number. Like
they're like, all right, welcome to the first ever Gong Show. We got some bad news though. We have no money to give anybody, so they're going to be passing around a collection plate. If you'd like to provide.
9.
According to my quick Googling, it was on until June of 2018, and then it was canceled again.
I'm not surprised that it was that short-lived. The first one was like, 4 or 5 years. Then it lasted
3 years,
and then gone.
Yeah. Number 9 was Candy Crush. This came out in 2017. Yes, it's a game show version of the mobile game Candy Crush Saga. Yes, it's every bit as painful as that sounds. Contestants must first go through the qualifying round, which includes picking jelly squares from the board while strapped to a candy cane, as well as running through licorice mazes. Then they go to the king-size challenges, which is just basically playing Candy Crush in wacky scenarios. I'm pretty sure this was hosted by Mario Lopez, because of course it was.
Okay.
8.
I never liked Candy Crush the game, so I don't know if I'd want to be on Candy Crush the game show. So
I wouldn't want to watch it either.
Hurl! With an exclamation point. Yeah. Hurl!
Exclamation point.
2008. I'm guessing this has something to do with people eating and then, yep, okay. Entails players eating large amounts of food and then doing strenuous physical activity. It was designed to nauseate people. The last person to hurl won. It was apparently on G4 for 11 episodes in 2008.
That's really funny. That's so good.
I don't find vomiting like there was the tequila part of, was that Sandlot where they're on like the roller coaster or something?
Yeah. Yep.
Didn't find that funny at all.
7.
I can't do throw up. Megan was the throw up person. I was the blood person because she can't do blood. I can't do vomit.
That's so crazy because we had the exact same arrangement with Hefty Wife, except she's both.
Yeah. Great. Wonderful. Number 7, Woo! was on from 1979 to 1980. Woo! Aired on CBS for a year. It's better than Hurl, but still a spectacular fail nonetheless. Woo! Starts well enough. Contestants needed to correct factual mistakes by providing the right answer, kind of like a fill-in the blank Jeopardy. But then they get to the gauntlet of villains, and all hell breaks loose. This was a path lined with 10 wooden villains, each with an arm raised. The player needed to lower their arms by correcting bloopers, which allowed them to run to the finish. Some of the bizarre characters included Count Nickelback and Nero the Fiddler. It's actually Nibbleneck, but Nickelback sounds much better. Yeah, that's just weird. That sounds like something that K-Laugh would be good at.
6.
By the way, good moron to K-Laugh. $516.32 was reportedly the Screen Actors Guild minimum pay for a day's work at the time, according to Wikipedia. Man vs. Beast ran 03 to 04. Michael Phelps wasn't actually racing a live shark. Remember how disappointed we were when we discovered that? Yeah. Well, the series on TV kind of had the same premise, right? It'd be humans versus animals. So, for example, there was a hot dog eating contest between a man and a Kodiak bear.
That's just stupid.
Yeah. As you can imagine, some viewers were outraged because you're making animals do stuff. Yeah. Pass.
5.
Do you think that Kodiak bear was upset he got to eat like a bazillion hot dogs? Number 5, Repo Games? From 2011 to 2012. We don't know whose idea it was to make a trivia game out of repossessing cars. Give that person a medal. This is some prime entertainment. The show follows real repo man Josh Lewis and Tom DeTone, of course, as they go around to various houses and repossess cars. The game element comes in the form of trivia. The people whose cars may be repossessed are given a chance to have their debt wiped if they answer 3 trivia questions correctly. What a terrible idea for a show. It says bizarre and tasteless, sure. Entertaining, hell yeah. But man, that's awful.
Okay, I'm not going to die on this hill, but hear me out, okay? But it sounds like there was a chance that if they answered questions right, they could get all their debt wiped out.
Mm-hmm. That's what it sounds like.
I mean, that's horrible, except for if they actually got maybe we could just give them checks and wipe out their debt.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. 4.
The Magnificent Marble Machine. Oh. I love the name. Very alliterative. Ooh, I like pinball. Do you like pinball?
Yes.
I mean, like, I love the Turtles in Time console, the Simpsons game console, Mortal Kombat 2, NBA Jam. Like, I'd love to have any of those in my house. I'd be super excited. But I want a pinball machine first if I ever actually made the space for something big. It's a 20-foot high, 12-foot long pinball machine, a.k.a. the Magnificent Marble Machine. And then, basically, people played pinball. The novelty of seeing a giant pinball machine is fun, but it gets pretty old fast. The whole goal was to try to capitalize on the 70s when pinball was king.
3.
Yeah. 3, you don't know Jack. Who's Jack? Where's Jack? I miss Jack. You may know Jack from the video games, but did you know it became a TV show as well? Yep. It had a really long run from June 20th to July 18th. You Don't Know Jack was a game show that aired on ABC, and Pee Wee Herman himself, Paul Reubens, was the host. The show added a few new twists to the proceedings, like the $2 million question in round 2, which saw Reubens as Troy Stevens try to read a clue while being distracted in humorous ways. For the most part, the show followed the video game, including rounds of Dis or Dat or Jack Attack. It was every bit as peculiar as the game, for good and bad. Cool.
I mean, I like that game a lot.
2.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Like, Jackbox games I have a good time with. I really like the original You Don't Know Jack. 1978, we go to the $1.98 beauty show. Syndication ended in the 70s, a parody of beauty contests. Oh, God. 6 female contestants were judged by 3 celebrity panelists, with the show taking the form of a beauty contest, including talent and swimsuit. At the end of the day, the winner was given a cheap gown, rotten vegetables, and a cash prize of $1.98. No.
That sounds really stupid.
That sounds awful.
Oh,
What?
the 70s. Number 1, 3 is a crowd. This happened. They thought this was so good they had it twice. 3's a crowd was created by Chuck Barris, the man behind the $1.98 beauty show, and who hosted The Gong Show and is arguably his masterpiece. It has what is probably the most baffling concept of all time: a team consisting of a husband, wife, and his secretary. And both the wife and secretary had to answer personal questions about the man to see who knew him better. The response was one of immediate hatred, many claiming it promoted and harnessed adultery for the entertainment. And so it bombed. It was a huge failure, and it all but ruined Barris's career and reputation. Good. That guy sucks.
If you came up with a $1.98 beauty show or whatever, yeah. I mean, the Gong Show, at least, like, there was some, I'm sure, people who came out of there, like, where it's like, hey, this was a chance for me to actually display my talent. But
yeah,
ugh, gross.
I mean, that would have been cool. The idea for a show like that could be cool, where they're like, all right, you have $1.98. You know, like, make some sort of like beauty contest thing. Go, and then they have like predetermined sets of things, right? Where you go and you're like, oh yeah, and you have to like pick them out. It's kind of like Guys Grocery Games, but for like beauty shop.
I did watch this new supermarket sweep, going back to our question of the day, which is why we got to this list from Watch Mojo. That is this is a video, but also has writing. What? That's phenomenal, but what is it? You'll never know. That's a lie. It's a list of the top 10 weirdest games that have ever been existed ever and would have been a game show, would predict the games of the month. Okay, I screwed that. But anyway, you get the point. It's a list. Supermarket sweep, I would have wanted to be on that show.
I don't give me a refresh.
Well, it was back on. I don't know if it's still on, but Leslie Jones was hosting it. And you answer like food, grocery store related questions, then you get time added to your clock, and then at the end you go through and you actually like try to grab as many groceries as you can, and certain things have bigger value. So
Gotcha.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, I had fun. All right, 7:39 out east, or out west rather. 10:39 out east. 3:39 in the UK. Scott Chick had to take off again. Culty Vibe said Gong Show, pay to play series. Everyone who got on the show had to give a little bit to the pool. And then you have a chance to win.
I can imagine. Sorry. Congratulations, you've made it. Can you please give us $10?
I was on a game show, according to Scott Chick, in my last year of primary school. It was called 50-50. I wasn't selected for any of the obstacle courses and challenges, but I was there cheering the rest of my year on. That's kind of cool. Let's go to the hotel invading raccoon. So this is a story from Ben Hooper of UPI. I don't quite understand the second part of this headline, which has to do with an SUV, so I will let you explain it, because I'm very confused.
It's fine. Of course, this happens in Florida. Animal rescuers in Florida assisted a raccoon that found itself on the third floor of a hotel before fleeing into the engine compartment of an SUV. Wildlife Inc., an animal rescue group based in Bradenton, said rescuers were summoned to the Bridge Street Hotel, where a raccoon was spotted wandering around the third floor inside the building. During the rescue attempt, the raccoon squeezed through a narrow gap in the railing on the stairs. The group said in an Instagram post, it scurried down the stairs to the ground floor, confused, scared, and potentially injured. The raccoon fled beneath some parked cars and ultimately climbed into the engine compartment of a 2013 Nissan Sentra, the post said. The animal rescuers and the vehicle's owner attempted to coax the animal out from under the hood for several hours before a veterinarian was brought to the scene to sedate the raccoon for safe extraction. The raccoon was taken back to Wildlife Incorporated, where it was examined by a vet and determined to be uninjured. He spent a few days at the rescue to recover and has now been released at a safer location. A follow-up Instagram post said, I like to imagine he was just looking for the ice machine. And there you go. And the poor guy, he's like, I just want ice. And then they made him go into a car.
Ice machines are kind of difficult to find in hotels sometimes.
They really are. In the lobby, they're always like, if you want ice, just go here. And you're like, all right, cool. But then you like walk out of your room and you're like, so which way do I go?
My luck always seems to be put next to the ice machine in my hotel room.
Nice.
Sad. All right, it's 7:42 now. Brendan goes, the game show was not good, but I'd watch the crap out of Mike, Sean, and Ryan on the show The Floor is Lava. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I've seen like an episode of it. I haven't watched too much of it, but I mean, it looked entertaining.
See, I didn't think it was that bad. My kids watched it a whole bunch. And the premise is there's an obstacle course that's like floating on water, or at least the obstacles are emerging out of water.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's different routes, and you have to try to get to the end, but then the lava is rising the whole time, so it gets harder and harder and harder. But I will admit, I'd be horrible at that show because I have no upper body strength. I never have. And so it requires you, like, dangling on stuff. There's no chance. I'd fail. So, yeah. I'm also not very good at planking, so I wouldn't even be able to be, like, a bridge for, like, Maiko or Sean. To get somewhere.
I would just be like, and I'm dead.
Chris M.E. says, why is the only time you need ice at a hotel?
What?
Well, like, I drink a lot of ice in my ice water at home, but not every hotel has a fridge, so maybe?
That is true.
Chris also adds, the Floor is Lava is at least more fun than the Frogger game show, which is more like Wipeout than Frogger.
You're not wrong.
Was the Frogger game basically George Costanza trying to cross the road?
I don't remember the Frogger game at all. I mean, I remember the game, but I don't remember the because I know they made it into a TV show, and that just seems really silly.
Kate Zaid is back. Welcome back. I told y'all that today is going to be a good day.
It's a good day.
We are
going to be a good day.
Asking you, Kate, what is your game show that you've always wanted to be on? Mike, did you come up with an answer?
Let's Make a Deal is what I like to be on. I always wanted to be on that. I liked the version that used to be on, and then there's the one with Wayne Brady now, which I think would be fun.
Wayne Brady's awesome. What channel is that on? I've never seen it.
It's on CBS. It's either before or after The Price is Right.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
On CBS.
Brandon goes, that was a great episode of Seinfeld with the Frogger machine. And then Chris adds, I wish the Frogger game show made people move an arcade cabinet through traffic.
Yeesh.
Brutal.
The Nickelodeon Slime game show? Slime Time Alive. I wouldn't have minded being on Double Dare or Legends of the Hidden Temple.
So I'm gonna exit this game, and we're just gonna go and talk because Sean just got back. But it was the scariest thing I've seen in a long time, because I happened to switch from me and Mike being on the 3-shot with just ourselves to the game, and all of a sudden Sean's back and staring into the camera.
I was stuck in the game the whole time.
And I had to contemplate in my brain if I have a picture of Sean in the gray shirt, and I have clipped it so you can see what it looks like, and I will put it in our Discord after it, because that terrified the heck out of me. But Sean's back.
Man, Legends of the Hidden Temple. I would want to be on that for sure. Or Guts. I always wanted to be on Guts when I was a kid.
Guts was great.
But wasn't Guts the one with slime?
No.
Oh.
No. Guts
okay.
was do you have it?
Okay.
And then you climb the
You saw real quick. If we're doing this moist thing real quick, I gotta go get some water. Be right back.
Okay. Mike's really not looking forward to this thing.
I saved a tiny bit of coffee just for this. I put it way on the side of my desk so I wouldn't just drink it.
Chris M.E. said, I forgot Legends of the Hidden Temple. I still want to be on that. Yeah, even Chris had said something about trying to get on the soon-to-be or already out adult version of Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah, they remade it, right?
That's what, we talked about that sometime in the last year, for sure. Kate Zaid says, the Nickelodeon slime game show, Slime Time Live. So maybe that's the one I'm thinking about. I've never liked the slime thing with Nickelodeon, like being like in the celebrities who go to the award show and then they get drenched in
There was another game show on Nickelodeon. Is it What Would You Do? Was that it?
I believe you.
I don't know. There was another game show, and they had there was a lot of slime in that one.
Okay. I will make you a deal. This is something I'd be willing to do as long as it's not made out of mayonnaise. You'd have to figure out how to make it without like sauces. But for our pledgeathon coming up on our anniversary special in September, we can make one of the redemptions like Ryan will get dumped with slime. Like I'm willing to do something like that. That sounds awful, as opposed to like having to eat ketchup or something. So,
Ketchup.
so gross, so gross. All right, we have a lot to get to. We are at 7:47. We have to eat some Twinkies. We have to do sports, and then reveal our name of the month from last August as part of our Fulfillment Appreciation Name of the Month giveaway. We are announcing a winner of over $60 in games coming up a week from today. So be sure to enter on our Twitter page. All right, everyone have your suspiciously moist Twinkies.
I'm gonna pick the least suspiciously moist out of. Oh god, they're all just moist. So.
Coleslaw is moist cabbage.
I mean, it's green, I guess. So, all right. Does everyone have their selection?
Yep.
All right. Open them up, y'all. Some ASMR.
Do we really have to do this?
Ah! I dropped mine.
Smells chocolatey.
I dropped mine. It bounced off the floor and right back to my hands. Is that bad? Oh, wow. It smells chocolatey.
No, it doesn't.
Ooh, it smells kind of minty,
like,
too.
It smells real minty.
All right. Now, I just want to check. You don't need a hurl exclamation point bucket, do you, Mike?
I don't think so.
All right. Drum roll.
Oh yeah.
This is so good.
That was not really good at all.
Okay. I ate the whole thing. This is incredible.
The mint is it's a little bit too toothpastey.
Oh, I didn't put it in my mouth, and then you tell me it tastes like toothpaste.
Well, we
No,
Mm.
it's
I
yeah.
lo-
The mint flavor needs to be more like candy mint, not toothpaste mint.
I love that Hostess Colgate mashup.
Right?
It's not good.
No.
That's my favorite.
Not even remotely close.
Austin's sister ate this thing on our Twitter and said it was fine. It was good. I actually think it said good.
I don't believe her.
I wouldn't say good. Fine is okay, because it's not bad. Like it's edible.
It's not.
It's just I wouldn't go out of my way for this at all.
I agree with you. Sean, I like a lot of really crappy for you things that are sweet. I don't know if I'll eat another one of these. I don't think it's good at all.
I'm gonna give this other one to my kids.
Yeah, I've been saving the other two because I sent 2 to Mike, 2 to Austin, and I gave each of us 3 because I knew my kids would want one. This last bite looks like it's primarily cake, and if it was just a chocolate Twinkie, I'm on board. But yeah, hard pass.
I don't like mint outside of like mint.
You'll wash it down with a giant Kit Kat.
I would love to, but I don't.
Right, just it's not working. You can't get it to.
Oh, your whole
I wish my
background's
new
mint.
emote works. Oh.
Come back.
Okay, with coffee, not bad.
I don't have any more coffee left.
So this just in coffee and toothpaste, the new craze. I'm gonna give those.
Yeah.
Did you just drink out of a Kit Kat wrapper?
No, what?
No, but that'd be amazing.
Your sleight of hand is so good. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna give that a 2 out of 10. And I like sweet stuff a lot. That was not good.
Party
-3.
or hefty?
I'd rather eat ice cream. Ugh.
Ice cream
Kinda
is
just wanna
frozen
eat this.
sauce, so Ryan probably dislikes it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Since this makes all the fiscal sense in the world, Mike, go ahead and throw that extra one you have back in the mail, and I'll send it to Bob.
No, I'm gonna make my kids eat it.
It's the most well-traveled Twinkie of all time.
We'll probably
We should send one to Bob. He can do a live reacts for us.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll take the 2 I have in here, split 1 in half for my kids, and I'll send
one
the other
and a half.
one to Bob.
No, just send half of one to Bob. Sorry, Bob. We can only but make it look like you bit it. Like make it look like you ate some of it, and be like, Bob, we were curious your opinion on it.
Yeah, Toothpasty's got to find its way next hour into GMS Puppet Pals Mad Lib Stealing, because Brendan goes, I love toothpasty as an adjective. Downs goes, they look like poops.
Yeah, they taste like it too, minty poop.
At the tone, the first poop mention of the day was
wasn't the first one.
It wasn't, Bob. You're way
Jeez.
off.
All right.
I would also like to point out in the break, Downs sent me a diagram of his house, of his land. Downs is like the diagram king. Because didn't he also give us the diagram of his bed?
Of sheets, yep.
Yeah, Downs, you're just like like you are on it, bro. I'm gonna hire you if I need to make diagrams. Like, all right, here's what we need, and then you just do it.
Is that in the Discord?
No, it was a private mess.
Yeah, throw that in the Discord.
He doesn't want you guys to know what his
fair. All right, it's time for sports.
Sports.
Oh.
Listen, I expected it to be bad. I didn't expect it to be that bad. Oof.
Yeah. I was holding out hope. I thought they'd surprise us. But
your description was spot on, though. The mintiness of it was toothpastey. So
yeah, I was really hoping there wouldn't be a whole lot of filling, because sometimes with the other Twinkies you kind of get like that thin tube, not like the big. With that one, there was a lot of filling.
Yeah. I was hoping for more of a Miller Lite Twinkie.
Ooh,
great taste. Right. Less filling. Last night, your Calgary Flames got their 20th win of the season, shut out the Columbus Blue Jackets on the road 6-0.
Stop wasting all those goals in one game. We need those.
The Flames are very good at scoring 1 goal or 7. There's no
all
in
or
between.
nothing.
Yep. And your Portland Trailblazers lost at home to the Dallas Mavericks 132-112.
Sweet. 1 million.
Did your Mets win?
No, but they didn't lose either. And it also looks like the lockout's going to go on a little bit more, because neither team wants to make any concessions for each other.
Yeah. I didn't see this. The Colorado Avalanche extended their home winning streak to 17 on Wednesday.
Wow.
17. I mean, that might be all the home games they've played. That might be back to last season. Damn.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Broke a tie with the 1975-76 Bruins for the 5th longest streak in NHL history. Detroit set it back in 2011-12 with 23 straight wins. Yeah, Avalanche last loss at home November 3rd to Columbus in overtime. Damn. All right. Any other sports?
Oh, did you see that your Broncos are getting sold?
I mean, that was happening. Did they announce a buyer?
No, they just expected to be the most expensive team sale in U.S. sports history.
Yeah. Our owner died a couple of years ago, and their kids are fighting over who gets it, so no one gets it. So.
Yeah, there was some news. Did you see the
that
New
move
York?
was apparent before.
The New York Yankees hired a woman. Have we gone over this as their the manager for their single A affiliate team?
I don't think we shared that one. Yeah.
Yankees coach. Her name is Rachel Bakovec. She'll be the Yankees low A manager, making her the first female manager of any affiliated professional team. She was the hitting coach for one of their low level teams, but now she is the manager. That's awesome. Awesome. She also, her players said she's very scary when she's mad. So I think that's amazing.
I think that's very useful as a manager too.
Yeah, I really want to see her argue with an umpire and get in his face and then throw third base. So
I love angry managers with umpires.
Rachel, we can't take you serious as a manager until you throw a base. Or the Gatorade bottle. That's the Gator, not the bottle though. The big one.
The big bottle of Gatorade.
Yeah.
All right. That's your sports. It's now 7:57. Let's announce our August name of the month. I saw Sizz is the latest to enter our name of the month giveaway. It's a big backlog of games. Fulfillment Appreciation GMS name of the month giveaway. If you would like to enter, it's very easy to do. All you do is you go to our Twitter feed and you follow the instructions in the pinned tweet. We'll give these away a week from today. Let's go back to August 2021.
Well, in August, we had some pretty good names. Runners up include the likes of One-Eyed Lee and the Dinner Party. That was a pretty good one. That was out on the Switch. Extermination Force. That was a pretty good one too. But our name of the month for the month of August 2021 goes to Fatang, Tales of Creeping Madness. Fatang.
What? Is it supposed to be a sound effect?
Yeah, it's Fatang, Tales of Creeping Madness.
Austin would like that.
Out on the Switch.
Well, congratulations to... I don't know if I can make that noise. Fa-ting! Is that close?
Nailed it.
Okay.
That was perfect.
Congratulations. Winner.
Way to go, Patang!
What game system is that on again?
The Switch.
Oh.
Switch.
Fatang on the Switch.
Ding!
I don't know if it's a fish whatever.
All right, so we've announced two of them. Yesterday, the name of the month for July was announced. It was Clone Drone in the Danger Zone. So there you go. We have two of the games announced. We have three more to reveal tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday. We'll recap everything on Wednesday. We'll give it away on Thursday's show, February 3rd. Please spread the word. Our GMS Name of the Month giveaway, Fulfillment Appreciation Name of the Month giveaway. You can find more details on Twitter. All right. Next hour, we have some Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater to play, so we're excited about that.
It's over
there. Those are from Mad Artisan. Also, we will tell you about an Irish police investigation.
Sherwin Williams.
Ask how, ask now. That's the bottom of your Puppet Pal. An Irish police investigation is trying to figure out why a dead man was taken to the post office, not the police office, the post office. Yes. So that's coming up next hour as well. And then, we'll have a lot of fun. So stick around. That's on the way. Maiko, bottom left. Sean, top left. I am Hefty Goof. Those Twinkies were horrible. Come back for more. It's the Thursday edition of the show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv.
sail through the night. She'd like to play with the other ones, but she's frightened of the sun. All she wants is a little love and a little bit of blood. Wienerina at midnight digging up bones with her pet snake Ramon. Wienerina, her doghouse looks like a tomb. By the light of the moon, she sneaks out. She'd like to fetch a ball and play, but the children see her and they run away. Hear her barking in the night. All she wants is love and a little bite. Wienerina.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, GMS Puppet Pals, Mad Libs Theater, and GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay, and the clip of the day. Follow us on Twitter @WatchGMS, and join our Discord. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 3, right now.
Morning, gamer. It's Gaming Morning Show, and it is Thursday, January 27th, 2022. The song you hear in your headphones or speakers right now, that is Kathleen L. singing Nervous.
It's like you stole my breath, but I can't forget.
You can find the song Nervous on Spotify, many other places. Twitch.tv/Kathleen L just released a cover as well. That is Mike O on the bottom left. Sports.gaming on the top left. I am Hefty Goof. How we doing post Twinkie?
Good.
Mike?
I can't get the taste out of my mouth. I went and had a piece of provolone cheese because I thought that might be good enough. Didn't work. So then I had some spicy mayonnaise. But now it just tastes like I have all of those things with mint in my mouth.
Yummy.
Awful.
Yummy.
Hopefully this coffee doesn't.
Yeah. And then, Sean, did you really have a muffin?
No, that's for later.
Yeah. I got Costco muffins the other day, too, so I'm very excited.
You get Costco muffin.
Yeah. All right. 8:09, we're going to play a game of Rocket League, then we're going to have GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. It is the final hour of the show on a Thursday.
Hello to the final hour crew.
The final hour crew is here.
Hello, FHC.
Quiet, I am gaming, checking in for the first time. Top of the moron to you, Quiet.
Good moron.
Brendan_TTV is here as well.
Quiet missed the Twinkie. Do we got to do it again?
No. Sorry.
Back from the top.
The other one just, I don't know where it went.
Oh.
Yeah, I stepped on mine. Whoops. That's
I don't know where it went.
Dungeon Meowster KJ is with us as well. Thank you for the host on Twitch. We always appreciate those. I am JF Downs is drawing diagrams to his house.
Greetings, final hour crew ambassador Chris M. Yee, mayor of the internet.
Chris is here as well. It's been a great show. Sis has entered our Fulfillment Appreciation GMS Name of the Month giveaway. Earthling Gaming is hanging out with us this morning as well. K-Laugh, Kate Zaid, and many, many more on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. Hey, Quiet, are you going to be around for the next 10, 20 minutes or so? Because if so, we'll have you pick our Mad Libs for the day. Quiet is one of our Patreon subscribers, so we will have you pick one of those. I'll give you the choices here shortly. You can support us on Patreon as well. Patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. Big thanks to Dobbs, who became our latest Patreon subscriber. And you have the option to do a subscriber, kneecap, adopt Bob, or welcome tier. Those are all available to you. Patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show.
I'm gonna show Quiet this real quick. This is what we ate, Quiet. These chocolate Twinkies. And to give you an idea, come on, zoom in. Come on, focus. It's wet. Look how wet that is in the package. Quiet. It's wet. And look. And there's the yuck. There's the toothpaste in there. Terrible.
So wet.
And Ryan was a jerk. So he sent me this sweet Godiva box, and I was like, ooh, Godiva chocolates. And then I opened it up, and there was hell. Hell in a wet.
But if you think about it, we already kind of knew you weren't excited about the mint chocolate Twinkie. But at least you get a cool little Santa box. You love Christmas.
I do love that box.
So kind of a
cool box.
Kind of a push, if you will.
I'll give it to you. You're right.
Hardy.
Diego, what do you think?
Or not hardy?
Yeah, Diego agrees.
So what was our verdict? Hardy or not hardy on the mint chocolate?
Disgusting. Which one's disgusting?
Not hardy.
Yeah, not hardy.
the Wii U of Twinkies.
Quiet M Gaming says, I'm not a fan of anything mint chocolate. It tastes like I'm brushing my teeth. Funny enough, Sean.
Yep. It was described as toothpastey.
Mm-hmm. That'll work its way into Puppet Pals, for sure. Ugh, gross. Brendan, the Wii U of Twinkies. Ouch. Sean does not take Wii U criticism lightly.
Oh.
Kind of know what you meant.
Got some breaking sports news. Let me get my newspaper thing out here so I can read it. Breaking sports news. I'm not bald. You can clearly see there's hair on my head. However, hold on. According to Adam Schefter, who's never wrong, former Colts defensive coordinator Matt Eberfluss is being hired as the head coach of the Chicago Bears. Back to you in the newsroom.
Nice.
Eberfluss. Eberfluss?
Try to do the floss, but you can't see it on screen.
You can get up and do it.
It just looks like I'm kind of like, no, it's just too narrow of a frame. Like, all the floss is kind of outside the torso, so it's just. I mean, it actually looks like I'm flossing. Look how good I'm flossing, because you would never know. You can see. Quiet M Gaming says, "Good luck to him."
Yeah, you need it, buddy.
Good stuff. All right.
So weird.
We have that story about the Irish police investigation, as I mentioned. So we ate the Twinkies because, well, it was long overdue. But also, today is National Chocolate Cake Day.
Nailed it.
I mean, like, what percentage does that count toward chocolate cake? Like, 10%?
That's like an insult to chocolate cake.
Kind of
like,
is.
If you try to put those together, that's like, no. What the hell are we playing?
Oh no!
He did the thing.
Well, it said it was a new game mode, so I was really excited. I forgot it was this thing.
You're not wrong. It is a new game mode.
This is the silliest game that Rocket League ever came up with.
Oh gosh, what's happening?
So
I'm gonna just play goalie.
Yeah, remember you got to hit it at an angle, and then I got to go screen.
Oh, unlimited boosts.
So I screened.
Boost for days.
Why is it going over there? No, come
Let me know when you shoot it.
There it goes.
Oh, that's right, because it goes just into the goal, right?
Yeah, or you have to hit like the right angle.
Yeah. Ah, suckers!
Yeah,
And
sorry.
It's, first to 7.
It's first to 7 or 5 minutes from now, whichever comes first, because I'm not playing this longer than that. Kate Zaid says, "No way! I'm making chocolate cake right now. I'm not even joking."
Okay, I'm just gonna run into these guys. Sean,
Yep.
you shoot.
Yep, we just screen. Sean shoots.
I did. I hit it 5 minutes ago.
I have to take ball cam off, so.
Kate Zaid says, I'm making a mini chocolate cake. Can you add some mint to it? It really brings out the flavor.
Yeah.
If you don't have mint, just use toothpaste.
Yeah. Go get your toothpaste. No, we're just yelling, Kate, because this is the worst game. This is the worst game mode. That's.
Ah.
Damn it, Sean.
Well, I wasn't in position.
Brendan goes, sounds like you'll need to go buy a different chocolate cake. And then Kalaf says, yay, Heat Seeker Ricochet. You like this game mode?
Who said that?
Kalaf.
Of course. This is the Scrapple of game modes.
Wait, they have a player on their team named... Oh, no. Okay. I was like, oh, no one touched the ball for their team. I got it.
So the wall scored.
Yeah. That was actually kind of looked like the...
That barely even had to try. You can, like, type things?
It kind of looked like the Maiko Memorial Crossbar scored, so...
Nice.
3 more minutes of this crap left.
Or 4 more scores.
Stop bumping.
What are you talking about?
So he says, you can type chat, apparently. And this guy says, bro, stop bumping cheap players. Yeah?
That's literally the game mode.
Bump even harder. Oh, wow, that was a nice shot.
3 more.
I mean, what do they typically do? I've never found another way to win this game other than just let it go back and forth a whole
That's
bunch.
the game.
Yeah.
Top of the moron to you, Pickle Feet. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here with the FHC.
Hello, FHC.
What in the world is this map? It's basically giant pinball.
Garbage.
Yeah.
It's chaos.
It's
But
just,
2 more and we can be done.
Yep. Never will select this one again. You can let them know we apologize for even selecting this game mode, and we're just trying to get out as quickly as humanly possible.
Bro. I'm going right for Rocco Taco because.
Nice.
I'm getting
He's
so many
trying
goals.
to bully you.
Yeah, it didn't work.
No, it didn't.
That was beautifully read, according to Kate Zaid, and then said, ew, not toothpaste. Be done! Oh, so close.
Blew me up, but I still got the save.
I was a little bit late on rotation. Okay. No, nice try. Nice try. Brendan goes, the Wii U of Rocket League modes. We got Puppet Pals coming up after this.
Also, it took them till we had 6 goals to figure out to just do it to us too. I
Yeah.
mean, come on.
Well, and then they were like, I get close to them and they just like kind of move away. All right, come on for the win!
Dang it! Come here, Philippe.
Yes. Ah. They're doing a good job. Nice job.
See?
I'm not just going for a drive, Chris. Man, I can't please Chris in video games. My God.
Oh, I just missed that one.
We're so close.
Why?
Brendan goes, you didn't call it for all the cheeses in the world. That's why. A pickle.
Too high.
Ryan touched the ball, though. I just did. That was the first time I had touched the ball the whole match. Oh, just let him score. I'm fine with that scenario. Either way, I'm good.
Nope. Nope. Not
Oh,
now.
I'm good with it.
Nope. We're taking this the next 2.5 minutes.
No.
This is going to overtime.
Please no. Oh, that was so close. I actually got the screen.
Nope.
Oh, I'm on my back.
I don't want him. Nice.
That one guy just keeps getting blown up.
Sean, we need a score. Yes! It's over. Thank goodness we did it. Oh, I'm so sorry you had to go through that whole thing. Wow. It's over now.
You're dead next game.
Okay. We'll see you there.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'll meet you there.
I'm legitimately saying, sorry we wasted your time, Orange Team. We had no intention of being that thing whatsoever.
You go ahead. It's
I was so excited because we had so much fun with Rocky Hockey or whatever. And then we get into that. Oh my gosh. All right. Well,
Rocky Hockey.
Good job scoring.
Oh, I got so many shots on goal, though.
I was going to say. That's the trick. That's the trick. Pickle Feets goes, I can tell Ryan loved that mode, but is too embarrassed to admit it. maybe off stream it could be fun, but man, that thing, it's ridiculous.
There's no way that could be fun at all.
All right, it's 8:22 West Coast time. It is 11:22 for those watching on the East Coast. It is 4:22 for those watching GMS in the UK. All right, it is time for GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. If you've never played this game before, it's a lot of fun. Everyone loves it. Okay.
Again?
Quiet I Am Gaming is going to get the honor today of picking our category. Okay. The category options, or the story options, are as follows. Quiet. One More Game, Lost and Found Crafts, or A Global Menu. One More Game, Lost and Found Crafts, or A Global Menu. Lost and Found Crafts is the pick. Okay. Please, chat, if you'd be so kind, start spamming. We need words to fill our Mad Libs, if you'd be so kind. So start throwing those in the chat as soon as you possibly can. I would like, if it pleases the court, to use, K-Laugh already typed in. Can I use toothpastey for this very first adjective, or do we want to hold on to it?
No, toothpastey works.
Okay, and I'm going to spell it correctly. Well, now pasty, is it Y or EY?
You're the author.
I'm going to go EY.
Since when is spelling matter?
That's true. I was just trying to get one of them correct. All right, we need a noun, please.
Hockey.
Plural noun.
Tears.
For fears. Adjective.
Difficult.
Plural noun.
Wieners.
Nip. Oh.
Is wieners EI or IE?
I.
Type of food. Damn it.
Nips. No, I'm just kidding. Coffee.
I was going to say nibs. That's a
That's,
licorice
yeah,
thing.
true. That's right.
Adjective.
Rocky.
Noun.
Wii U.
You.
Uh-oh. Okay. Color.
I saw green.
Minty. Yeah, green.
Adjective.
Minty.
Oh, crap. Plural noun.
Oh. Mooses.
Mooses are better than people. Adjective.
Oily.
Oops. Noun.
I love it. Great.
Astronaut.
Fine.
Lol.
I just saw your oily.
Noun.
Reindeer.
Part of the body. Damn it. Wow. Mike's way too slow.
Do we have elbow?
Oh, I thought we were going to go with nips since you did nibs. You
Oh,
wanted it
yeah.
earlier.
No, do nips. Do nips. Yeah. Thanks,
Adjective.
Grumpy.
Part of the body, plural. Damn it.
Oh.
We're so early.
Uvulas. Go ahead.
Uvulas. That's even better. All right.
Great.
Here we go. We are getting ready to present to you Lost and Found
What?
Crafts. Lost and
What the hell
Found.
is that?
Well, it's
That wasn't a mistake. I don't know what that was.
Oh my gosh. Okay. GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. I'm sending it out to the hosts. The crowd is starting to get ready. Did we get ushers today? I can't remember. Has everyone found their seats?
Usher is not coming.
Anyone?
He declined the invitation.
Okay.
That's probably a lot to throw at one person, so.
Sure.
Top of the Moron, hello FHC.
Hello, FHC.
To Jordy Jasper. Actually, Quiet M Gaming is looking for some help. Could someone please, maybe one of the ambassadors, help Quiet to Quiet Seat? Does someone yell as the orchestra is getting ready?
I mean, that's
I don't-
usually what people do, right?
Woo!
Is Pickle there?
You suck.
Hello, FHC.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to present to you the play as determined by Patreon subscriber Quiet I Am Gaming. The one, the only GMS Puppet Pals. Do 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 do. Lost and Found Crafts and Action.
A toothpastey trend in crafting involves taking found objects and giving them new life.
This blurs the line between art and hockey.
For example, succulents aren't just potted tears anymore.
These difficult cacti can enhance your decor when planted in mason wieners or coffee shells.
Mason wieners?
Oh, those mason wieners. Simple home improvements also take an rocky turn with the use of patterned WU tape. Wow U tape.
YOU. Like how you did AN. Apply green tape to embellish Monty jewelry, cover boring notebooks, or fix leaky mooses.
Another crafting craze is ooly nail art applied with a fine-tipped astronaut.
Imagine
They make a lot
painting a
of money, it
miniature
says.
reindeer.
Oh no.
Imagine painting a miniature reindeer on the tip of your nips for all to see.
Paid off, didn't it? Having such a grumpy manicure encourages you to use your you less. That's all capitalized like it's a name. And craft some more. And that is your GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater.
Holy
imagining
jeez.
the tiny reindeer.
On your tips of your nips. Followed by some Mason wieners.
Rudolph, your nose is so bright.
Oh boy.
UWE, capital LES. You less.
I believe that's pronounced oolay.
Oolay.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for being here. It is Gaming Morning Show 8:31 on the West Coast, and it is now 11:31 out on the East Coast. It is 4:31 for those watching GMS in the UK. Mike, Sean, and Hefty here this morning. It was pretty good. Dungeon Master KJ. All right, I'm off to a meeting. Love y'all. See you tomorrow. Bye, KJ. I hope you have a wonderful meeting. Wonderful meeting. Quiet Am Gaming got a giggle out of Mason leaders.
Mason wieners.
This blurs the line between art and hockey. That was Chris's line. I like that one too. Oh, there you go. We'll put that on our YouTube page. Right now, our latest YouTube video is Julia Joson of Architecture Daily talking about how video games architecture is speaking to you. We'll also have Far Cry 6, Episode 20 of our YouTube exclusive series of GMS Plays out today at noon Pacific time. Did you like Episode 20?
Episode 20 is really good. So I've been pretty exhausted this week, right? Still recovering from COVID. The fatigue is heavy. Back to work was difficult. So I was recording Tuesday night, and I had this section where I had a long way to go. And so I say the words, I go, who's ready for a travel montage? And as soon as it comes out, I'm like, I'm gonna have to make a travel montage. And so I spent some time editing together a pretty fantastic travel montage yesterday. So check that out.
I love a good montage.
It couldn't. Those words got out, and I'm like, no, come back. That's a lot of work. Too late. There it is.
You committed yourself.
Hello, FHC.
Thanks for everyone who's joining us. Yesterday, the Streak Jeopardy winner had gone 40 straight shows. Is that what I remember reading? Yeah, 40 game winning streak for Amy Schneider. Was
$1.4 million.
That's not bad. It was not bad at all. Taken over by Roan Talsma of Chicago. So we're asking you, what is the show that you would like to be on? What game show would you like to be on? Please let us know in the chat. I think I'm gonna go with Press Your Luck. If they brought back a Press Your Luck, I'd try to be on that show.
They did bring it back at one point.
Did they really?
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't very good.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I'm assuming it's not on anymore. It was a couple years ago.
Why are they always so much worse when they come back? Nostalgia?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's too bad. Brendan goes to Sean, well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Yep.
Jordy says, Plinko. Listen, we talked about The Price is Right. Plinko is one of the best games in The Price is Right.
Mm-hmm. It is true.
Does your Plinko still work, Sean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. It's a lot of fun.
We should find a way to incorporate that into the show.
Does your Plinko still work? Have to take some pills for it, but yeah, the Plinko is pretty good these days.
You less. Quiet Am Gaming. I've tried out a few times for Jeopardy. I've also tried out when I was young for Legends of the Hidden Temple. My dreams were dashed, though, when I got to the audition and remembered I couldn't climb a rope.
Press
Nick
Your Luck
Arcade.
is still on ABC. With Elizabeth
really?
Banks as the host.
Really?
Yep, we're gonna get Ryan on Press Your Luck.
I mean, I think the qualifications for that show is just to be loud.
Yeah. Yep.
Come on, no whammies, no whammies. Stop!
Send it in. That's the audition tape.
Anything else? I can give you my references.
I'm gonna look up right now how to get on this.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Pickle goes, had a friend who got onto Price is Right. He fell down pretty hard while running up to the stage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So the best part about when we were on, was a group probably about 20 of us, is my friend who got called to the stage happened to be, we had like the far stage left, so the right side of the auditorium seating section, and me and his girlfriend were up against the wall. No, I was on the end. He was up against the wall. His girlfriend was next to him, wall side. So he gets called out, and she goes to give him a hug, and on tape you can see it. There's kind of like a shove off the girlfriend down the aisle to get out to the stage because he was so excited. It's not a full stiff arm, but it wasn't a reciprocating hug.
Awkward.
Chris M.E. says, I've been to Price is Right taping knowing I wasn't going to be on the show. Did you not get in, Chris? Because I thought everybody who got to the taping got to be in the audience, so I could have that wrong.
I mean, I'm sure there's like a limit, though. So,
But yeah, I guess there could be. I guess they have to have extras in case some people don't show up when you get the tickets. So
it's not entirely a game show, but we had a family friend who was on Chopped, and he said it was the worst experience of his life, and he would never do it again. He's like, because you're there from like 6 a.m. until like 2 in the morning, because they tape everything sequentially, right? And he's like, after you cook your food, you go back to the room and you sit in there for like 3 hours while they do like everything. So by the time the food usually gets to the judges, it's pretty cold. So he was like, yeah, it just wasn't. He made it to the finals and he was like, it wasn't fun. But
wow,
jeez,
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
So you're saying like they film all the cooking sequences first?
Well, they could. No, they cook. So they film the cooking sequence, then you wait, and then you talk to the judges, and then you go back and you wait some more, and then you wait for like 2 hours, and then they set up the kitchen again, and then like, so they film one episode through the course of a day, but it's like 12 to 18 hours.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
Price is Right. We got there like 7 in the morning, and then we were done probably about like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So it wasn't awful. It wasn't awful.
Yeah.
Keith Anthony, I'm currently on a 2-week vacation from work, and I'm going to be back to work with a waist, whilst my wife has been in isolation, and all I've done is order takeout. I just hugged Hefty Wife for the first time in 10 days during that last break, so she's out of isolation today.
Sweet. Congrats, Hefty Wife.
Promised me 100% I wouldn't get it, even though I think I've already had it. All right,
luck with that.
let's figure out what's going on with an Irish man and a post office. This is from SF Gate, because there's a dead person and there's the police involved. Very, very confused on this.
There's all sorts of weird stuff, right? Because police in Ireland are investigating reports that the body of a dead man was brought to a post office in an attempt to collect his pension. The Irish Times said a man who appeared to be in his 60s was dragged into the post office in the town of Carlow on Friday, propped up by 2 younger men. It's totally Weekend at Bernie's. When questioned by staff, the 2 fled, leaving behind the older man, who was found to be dead. Ireland's National Police Force, the Garda Síochána, would not discuss details of the case, but said officers were investigating circumstances surrounding the unexplained death of an elderly man in the Carlow area. The force said an autopsy would be conducted to determine the cause of the man's death. According to the Irish Times, one of the younger men had inquired about collecting someone's pension and was told that the recipient had to be present. With the help of a companion, he allegedly returned to the dead man's body, or with the dead man's body, the newspaper reported. Carlow Mayor Ken Murnani said the allegations had left townspeople in shock. It's just mind-boggling that anyone could happen to do something like that. Moraine said, it beggars belief. It's like a Hitchcock movie. Wrong. It's like Weekend at Bernie's.
Maybe Weekend at Bernie's just shot straight to the top of the watch party list.
It's literally Weekend. 2 guys. I really hope he had a bucket hat and some sunglasses on, because that would have been money right there.
I mean, we've talked about it 13 times in like the last 36 hours.
It's true.
Fantastic Four, B-Movie, Legends of the Hidden Temple, every MCU movie, Hackers, Pride and Prejudice, and Zombies, Frozen 2, Christmas Comes to the Pac-Land.
Okay.
And Weekend at Bernie's.
And Weekend at Bernie's.
And Lost in Space, 98.
Oh God.
With Matthew LeBlanc.
The moment you said it was, you know, when they cast Joey as a lead, he just no thanks.
You didn't like Joey?
Joey as Joey, yes. Joey as literally anything else is terrible.
Yep.
Correct, Matt LeBlanc.
Serious, bro.
Jordy says, Pickle, we should go on that one show where you dress up and are with Wayne Brady.
Let's make a deal.
Mike would go with you for that.
Let's make a deal.
I would be 1,000% on board.
Jordy said I'll be a pickle.
And Pickle could be a feat.
It's like hobo toast, but not really.
Chris and me, Matt LeBlanc, save us, please.
Sorry, Joey.
I mean, like I've said, I've been getting so many reels of Friends. I've watched more Friends via Instagram reels than I ever did in my life.
Yeah, their Friends is like making a comeback, but not. Like I honestly don't know if they put the show on TV. It would have to be on like a streaming service. I don't think anyone would watch it as like a TV show.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine if they started putting like episodes of Friends back on television?
God.
The way that it used to be, and they actually got like people watching it because I don't know, would that actually work? I imagine people would get impatient and then like just go out and buy the DVDs or something, or steal it on the internet.
Well, it's like, so Chris and me and myself have had this little mini tradition since, I don't remember which, I don't think it started with, which Marvel show, Chris? It started with one of the Marvel shows where we watch the show every week, and like we do it with the Book of Boba Fett now. And I enjoy how it is every week. It's like, it's a weekly show, right? It's not like you stream everything. And I've actually very much enjoyed having to wait and being like, okay, like pay off, and it's really cool. I think there was one before What If, but it might have been What If. But yeah, so we've been doing that, and I love having that ability now, where I enjoy it even better without commercials. So that's kind of an okay trade-off. But I mean, streaming things are fun, but I kind of missed what it was like to be able to have anticipation for what's happening. But I don't think that would work on a grand scale anymore, really, because people just don't have the attention span for that stuff. You need it now.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I don't necessarily need to be like, I watched Succession's latest season more on a week-to-week basis. I'd have some weeks where I had to batch it, where I'd watch 2 because I missed the week before, but it wasn't a full binge, which is how I watched it to get back into it. And I think I kind of prefer the anticipation and like the rest between episodes,
Yeah.
So
I mean, some things are fun, like Cobra Kai. I don't know if I would have tuned in if it was a week-to-week thing.
Yeah, that's a very bingeable show.
Yeah, so some shows are just better for that, I think. So some of them you're like, all right, cool, like I can watch this, and then there's other ones where like the Book of Boba Fett. I am so okay having to wait for that. The anticipation for that is so incredible. So
yeah, I was seeing a tweet one day that was like, because I'm bad at watching movies, as we've discussed, and I'll say sometimes, well, I don't have time, which is always not true for me. I just have to plan on it. And it's like, I don't have time to watch this 2.5-hour movie. I'm too busy watching 10 straight hours of a bingeable TV show. Chris, yeah, it's nice to have semi-appointment television. Yeah, I think it's nice to have the option, right? Like if for some reason, life does get in the way and you aren't able to watch a show at the time you normally do, at least you can watch it on demand or whatever. But when you are able to set the time and, like you said, make it like a friend thing where you're doing it with somebody you know or whatever, that's kind of cool.
I will say though, like if the Book of Boba Fett or these Marvel series were available on demand to binge, I would totally do it. So I'm glad that I don't have the ability to do that. So
we just had almost head-on collision, and it looked like real life where we just and then they ended up scoring. But that was great. Oh my gosh. Saw my life flash before my eyes.
We need to clip that and add tire screeches.
It's clipped. I'll work on the screeches. Oh, that was good. That was good. All right. Takeaways that were pretty okay. Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews coming up. We'll recap a lot of the nonsense from the show, including our August Name of the Month, which will be part of our Fulfillment Appreciation GMS Name of the Month giveaway. That was impressive. This person, like, double jumped to score that goal. Almost. Wow. Keith Anthony, the best superhero TV series I've watched and still watching is The Flash.
how far are you in, Keith Anthony? Because once you get past like season 2, you can just stop watching it.
Yeah, the first couple seasons were really good.
Yeah, and then I don't know, maybe they started letting like someone's kid like rape the show. It's got real bad. It's like Arrow. The first 2 seasons of Arrow were great. And then just took a big old dump. Big old pooper right there, right on the TV show.
Whoopsie. Keith, How I Met Your Mother is better than Friends. Changed my mind. It was good. I think it went about a season too long or so. Especially because the ending was so poorly received. So, what's the problem?
Well, you have a lot of these shows, right, that should have ended a little before they did.
Yeah. Because it was like there was not enough story left to fill the amount of time that they were able to fill because, you know, money, right? Like it was still being well received, ratings were high, so you got to keep writing. But like they had a good cutoff that they could have done a season or 2 before. So I'm with you.
Well, and a show like that with such a premise that has to resolve itself. Like they were building up the ending for so long, that I don't think there was any way to end that show and have everyone be happy about it.
Mike, I've never seen your hair stick out of your hat like that before. Something else.
My new thing.
It's time for 30 seconds of direct eye contact with, look, it's Mike O's nice hair.
What?
All right, it's at 8:50 on the West Coast. It's 11:50 out on the East Coast. 4:50 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. All right, let's close out with the story of a veteran who won $4 million, a prize because of numbers picked from a fortune cookie, and then we'll have the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews.
You guys like fortune cookies? You like the lottery? Well, if you do, you're in luck. Because you can do both and become rich if you're lucky. Because a North Carolina vet turned a restaurant meal into a Mega Millions jackpot worth 4 million buckaroonies. Gabriel Fierro and his wife eat at the Red Bull Asian Bistro in Charlotte, North Carolina once a week. Last week, however, their cookies were extra fortunate. Fierro said he decided on a whim to play his favorite fortune cookie numbers, which was the one he just happened to get, and ended up with the largest win in the history of the online play in the state. The lottery explained in a blog post that Fierro bought his ticket using only online play and added $1 to make it a mega plier ticket. He matched all 5 balls to $1 million, and it quadrupled to $4 million. When he showed his wife the email, she thought he was joking, thought it was an April Fool's joke or maybe a scam. Then it sunk in. They ran around the house screaming like a bunch of banshees. He collected the prize on Thursday, taking home $2,840,401. After tax withholdings, the 60-year-old who retired as a disabled combat veteran after spending 32 years in the Army, including time in Iraq, said he plans to invest most of his winnings. 538 did an analysis how often fortune cookie numbers win, and they found that it's complicated.
So she thought it could have been an April Fool's joke.
Yep.
In January?
He was just really excited for it, so he couldn't wait.
I still like the ending. The conclusion. It's complicated. I feel like you can end anything that way, just if you don't want to kind of actually finish it. Like Chris and me said, How I Met Your Mother's last season was awful, and the ending was determined at the start of the show and didn't match where the show went. So the ending was complicated.
It was complicated.
It wasn't bad. It was just complicated. You don't understand.
All right, it's 8:52. Let's get the headlines of the day video game-wise. We do this every single show in the 6 o'clock hour. It's called the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. And it's time for the re-news. Once again, hashtag video game expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is still Thursday, January 27th, 2022, and this is still your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. Valve's Steam Deck is officially launching late February. There was some speculation that it might get delayed or pushed back, but no, customers are going to be able to purchase it on February 25th. The first batch of Steam Decks are going to be going to anyone who was lucky enough to earn an early reservation. Starting on the 25th, you will receive an email, and then you have 72 hours to respond and confirm the purchase. If you do not, you may get another chance, but you'll miss out on that first run. They will start shipping, and hopefully you'll receive them by February 28th. That's what this says. So if anyone gets a Steam Deck, let me know how they are. We talked a little bit about Andorra this morning, and the fact that their internet was pretty wiped out by a cyber attack, which was attacking a Minecraft tournament. Yep, the population of Andorra is about 77,000 people, and their internet connectivity dropped from about 100% to below 50% after a DDoS attack, which was targeting a high-stakes Minecraft Twitch competition.
High stakes.
Right. It looks like the attack was specifically trying to target the Team Andorra, that team in the competition, and it resulted in them being eliminated. Because
did you know that Andorra is a small country between France and Spain?
I did. Did you know that their population is roughly the capacity of an NFL football stadium?
Oh my god!
I mean, Mile High is right around 77,000. So.
In our last news story of the day, we highlighted the games which are coming to PlayStation Plus for the month of February, and those are Planet Coaster Console Edition for the PlayStation 5, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, a Wonderland's one-shot adventure, for the PlayStation 4. That was a solo campaign add-on for the 2013's Borderlands 2, and UFC 4, which was released in 2020. That is available for the PlayStation 4. Out today, we had lots of games. Highlights such as Unforeseen Incidents out on Switch, Crush out on Switch, Hidden Paws out on Switch, but the name of the morning went to Wanderer out on PlayStation 4 and PC.
Is a wanderer. Sorry.
Congratulations. Name of the morning, Wanderer. You are now eligible for Name of the Month consideration. If you are a Patreon subscriber, you are automatically entered into our Name of the Month giveaway. Right now, it is the Fulfillment Appreciation GMS Name of the Month giveaway, where we'll give over $60 in backlog Name of the Month giveaways away, and you are already entered. If you would like to enter some more, please go to our Twitter and follow the instructions in our pinned tweet. We have a pretty cool Billy Thundergun coming up. We'll give that award away. Mike's requested that we go visit Red Rum Gaming after the show if you're watching on Twitch, so we'll learn more about why. Right now it's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look, it's the clip of the day.
Toot, toot.
Keith was flipping through it and was just looking at page numbers. Was like, I'm not filling out 20 pages. But if it actually flipped and looked at what they were asking for, it would have been a lot easier.
The questions were just really, really easy. Like, what's your favorite color? Have you ever eaten ramen noodles? Do you like horses? Like, those were the questions.
That's awesome. Top of the Moron to you, Superphonic.
Good Moron.
Do you remember Press Your Luck?
Vaguely.
That was the one with the whammies.
Yep.
Big bucks, no whammy.
So you'd be centered up in the frame, and then they'd have the board going around, and then you had to hit stop, and everyone would be big bucks, no whammies, big butts, no whammies.
Big butts. I like big butts, and I know whammies. Hey.
That was the Sir Mix-a-Lot edition.
That was the theme song. It was weird.
The royalties are still rolling in. Takeaways that were pretty okay. Right now on Gaming Morning Show, one of them could be Sir Mix-a-Lot was an executive producer on Fresh Your Luck. Who knew? Who knew? All right, our Billy Thundergun Award goes today to Look It's Mike O's Looks. If you noticed in that clip, Mike started the day with his hat forward and glasses on, after having a mint chocolate Twinkie has now devolved to a backwards hat and hair sticking through the slot.
I'm gonna make a before and after comparison.
I think there were stages throughout the course of the morning for Maiko.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Congratulations, Maiko's look. All right. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to send you over to Red Rum Gaming. That was per Mike's request. Mike, why do you want to visit Red Rum today?
Why? Because I love him. He's great. He's a wonderful streamer. You should check him out. And he's starting God of War on the PlayStation 5. Not on the PC. On the PS5.
Former 5 Questions GMS guest last week, 50-year-old streamer, official old guy of Twitch. So we'll send you over there if you're watching on Twitch.
It was his birthday on Monday as well.
And please say good morning from GMS. Takeaways that were pretty okay, chat. What is something you learned from today's show? Thank you, Gabe Pride and Jordy Jasper and Dungeon Meowster KJ for the host this morning on Twitch. It helps a lot. Thank you to everybody who does reactions on Facebook Gaming. All right, let's start with takeaways that were pretty okay. Look, it's Mike O.
If you're looking to eat a food, don't eat something that is moist on the inside of the wrapper. Don't do it.
Kind of seems not right.
Coleslaw is moist cabbage.
Damn it, Bob.
Sports.gaming, your takeaway that's pretty okay.
My takeaway is toothpastey.
It's a good one. It's a good one. All right, chat, any takeaways from you that were pretty okay? Let's take a look. Takeaway from Chris M.E. I can't wait for the GMS game show. GMS at home edition? Brendan goes, lol, this is what the Twinkie has done to him. Chris M.E. says, here's Mike O. Here's Mike O on mint Twinkies. That's what you might be able to do, Sean, is just splice the Twinkie part between the start and the finish. Yikes. I had also written down toothpastey as mine, but since you used that one, I'm going to go with Downs may or may not like dogs. We're not entirely sure. But what we do know is apparently IMJF Downs is the king of diagrams.
Yes. They're really good diagrams.
Downs will
He
be...
did put his thing in there.
He put it in the
He
Discord?
put his house in the Discord, yeah.
Okay, check it out right
to the
there.
Discord, too, so you can see.
We do know that Downs will be one of the panelists along with Groggy or Die for this weekend's GMS Weekend Edition, our 1-hour weekly show hosted by Chris, Emmy, and Austin Attack. It'll help you recap the last week's gaming headlines and gaming morning show moments, plus learn what other content our panelists are enjoying. So please check out that YouTube video as well. And we have it on our Twitter, so check that out. All right, we're going to go over to Red Rum Gaming. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you again on Friday for more Gaming Morning Show, as we do Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific Time. For Austin, for Mike, for Sean, I'm Hefty Goof. Have a great Thursday, y'all.